Hey everyone, we will be starting streams. We're just waiting for live feed from Japan. So if you haven't done it already, grab yourself a hot cocoa or any beverage of your choice, and let us witness what this finals has to offer. Fortunately, it would only be me commentating. My right-hand man, Gorm, is currently Adelaide, participating in offline. That's a treasure cup, I think, or the offline regional, hosted by TAC Games. So it's gonna be a lonely one tonight, but nevertheless, I have you guys and girls. Seems that the game is actually starting now. Yeah, how's everyone, by the way? How are you all today? Hope you're all safe. Hope you're all well. Regards to band predictions, there's been a couple of speculations that, and a couple of apparently Twitter posts that I've seen that it has been accidentally leaked. But you know, we've got to treat that with a grain of salt. People are speculating that Cody Jones, Gum Gum Giant, Tempest Kick, and Nine Costlin may be banned. On top of that, there is a brand new contender that is to be added onto this so-called ban list, and it is because of one specific card, and I'll bring that up real quick. It's the one that I translated, so if you're in the Discord, I'll just show you while we're waiting for the introduction from our commentator. This card, quickly put it up here for you guys and girls. It is this card. It is the Otama Blue on play. If you have 3 or less life, draw 2 cards and trash 1 card. The reason why this card has been getting a lot of traction recently is because people are assuming that Nami may be banned. Mono Blue Nami may be banned due to that card. We're already starting now. Should we go? It's basically like Kabaji, however, you need to meet the life requirement. So that's why, yeah, since it's not leader locked as well, it feels that Nami may be on the chopping block for tonight, which, I'm not gonna lie to you, it kind of upsets me. As you all know, if you've watched all my streams, I am a massive Nami advocate. I believe that Luna has a unique win condition as into the other decks, and yeah, it'll be upsetting if it will be. What are everyone? Can I just get a couple of things? Yeah, let me know if please let me know if the music's a bit too loud, or my mic is too soft. So yeah, really appreciate that feedback. Hello, Ivan Ray. Oop, it seems like we have ourselves. I'm gonna quickly check here. The mic, good old. There we go. Okay. Right, so it seems that what they're showing now on screen is all of the winners in the past championships. So we got Red Zoro, Blue Nami, Red Rayleigh, Lucci, Green Zoro, Rin, and Law. We have Fellow Betty, Super Nami. Kay, hello, good morning. Guten Tag from Australia to Germany. Hope you're well. Sorry, the audio is a bit bad. Thank you for giving bash fash. I will reduce the volume for the music real quickly. Hopefully, let me know how that goes. Okay. Right now they're just going through the previous winners as well. Let's see what we have here now. Still, I think they're still talking about these. Yeah, so we have a Hokkaido winner, Kyoto, Tokyo, second qualifying round, which is really Hiroshima. Lucci won that one. We have Green Zoro winning the Ichinomiya preliminaries. Here, I think they're just yapping right now until we actually find out what is going on. Oh, and also, as you can see here, on the red text on top here, that you can see here, so they are referring to the previous set. So OP11 meta, this is 12.5 meta, this is OP12 meta on the right side over here. Nathan K, what is your favorite leader in OP12 and OP13? Nathan K, I'm actually going to stick by what you call it, Blue Yellow Nami. However, for OP13, depending on what's going on, I think Nami will be S tier or tier 0 if it doesn't get banned. If those options were out of are not choosable, then I would have to say my favorite leader of 13, Emu, Red Black Sabo for OP13. OP12, I would have to say Koala. I really like Koala. I know that Koala hasn't been getting that much traction, nor wins regionals or official tournaments. However, it would be lovely to see possible wins. Just give me a second. I'm gonna go to the intermission real quickly. The commentators are still talking, but I will increase my mic volume. Just give me a second while I fix this up. Okay, let's see here. It's there we go. Testing 1 2 1 2 testing 1 2. Can you please let me know how that sounds like now? Testing 1 2 1 2 testing. There we go. All right. Over here we just got a couple of more announcements. Let's see, what are they saying right now? So they're just discussing the winners of the season 1 area qualifiers, final tournament for players only, top winners in each qualifying round, top finishers in each class. There's basically tournaments. They're just going through the different tournaments and yapping away. Is there echo now? Please let me know. It's good. Perfect. Thank you so much for the people. That fantastic. Now this is the what is this? So this is the season 1 final tournament overview. 1 game per match, 30 minutes time limit. Swiss of maximum 6 rounds with 32 players from the previous regions going at it today. So we're gonna here are the top 32 top 32 prizing. So all the players today in this tournament will be receiving this card, top 32 Shanks. No echo. Thank you so much for your feedback. Please let me know how I can improve this stream. Okay, right now I am still trying to save up to get a better mic because being called out in the past, I think I forgot who it was, but apparently I'm still using a wired mic, wired headset. So yeah, I will improve it. Improve on that later on. As we can see here, the Shanks. I don't know about you viewers, but I feel that One Piece, as soon as they introduce more cards, like all these prize cards, their texturing is just getting more, just getting absolutely insane. If you've seen OP13, the SP, SPs that have been shown, it's going for the more Dragon Ball Masters trading card game approach, which looks kind of cool. Kay asks, so are we going to see Mom and Hody banned today? Well, I'm glad that you asked, because I honestly think one, Big Mom I feel like it should be banned, but it actually depends whether the question is, do we ban Blue Purple Luffy or do we ban 9 cost Big Mom? Because I believe 9 cost Big Mom is I don't think it's one of the cards on the priority list to get banned. either we ban Gum Gum Giant, leader Luffy, or it can be errated, similar to how Red Purple Law or Sakazuki has been banned and kind of changed. Here we see the top 32 statistics of this tournament. So we have Green Bonnie. Let's see here. We also have Blue Purple Luffy, as we all know. Green Purple Luffy, Zoro, Teach, Smoker, Rayleigh. There's one Blue Yellow Nami. So there's a couple of there's a Blue Yellow Nami, Kid, Blue Purple Sanji, Zoro. So Sanji is in this one. So Zoro and Sanji, the leader, the Green Blue leader. Green Yellow Law, Black Purple, Purple Katakuri, and Red Yellow Bella Betty. I believe they will be going to show us what you call it. Also, this is, I'm assuming, this is the percentage of the overall season 1 finalist decks. Okay, the percentage of the season 1 finalist decks over here. Uta Green is going to be really good in my opinion. I totally agree, Nathan, with the amount of green support, especially with the film package. With Uta may have a chance in being a possible deck to be introduced into meta with OP13. Hoping to ban UP Luffy. Guys, I'm going to put up a poll here real quickly, okay? What would you prefer to be banned, okay? Would you prefer Gum Gum Giant or Luffy, the leader, okay? I'll put it up here for you. Because, really think about it. If they ban Blue and Purple Luffy, Blue Purple Luffy, that means Gum Gum Giant can stay, and it enables other Straw Hat decks such as Sanji, which is introduced in OP12 for us English and Western players. Then we have Robin. Sorry. Enough of the yapping. We are introduced to the next slide. It seems that we have 12 blue from top left corner. 12 Blue Purple Luffy, 5 Green Purple Luffy, 4 Rayleigh, 2 Red and Green Law. We have 2 Teachers, 2 Luccis, 1 Red Shanks, 1 Red Green Smoker, 1 Bello Betty, 1, I believe that is I'm just going to double check, but I'm pretty sure that's Sanji. Yes, it is Blue Purple Sanji, and 1 Blue Yellow Nami. Now, as we can see on the top left, 12 players playing Blue Purple Luffy. We've seen this in the past, in every tournament. Those numbers tend to dwindle and lose to those rush decks. After the first set of rounds from top 32, I believe that number will be cut in half. Now, we're hoping to see those numbers dwindle, because I find it very interesting to just see other decks that are not strongly supported by the meta squeezing through the top 8 and top 4. Hey Zone, how are ya? Oh, I just got your message. Give me a second, Zone, okay? Sorry guys and girls. Okay, cool. Ladies and gents, we may have I may be not commentating this alone, thank goodness, so you don't hear my voice yapping all the time. I'm just gonna send you this. So Zone, I've sent you a link to the channel. Can you just join that real quickly for me? And yeah, thank you very much. All right. No Zoro. Yeah, that's Vinny. Very surprising that there's no Zoro. Pornhub, leave UP Luffy alone. Ibby, not 1 green Zoro. Yes, that's correct. Ban Nami before 13. We don't tolerate those sort of comments here, Prawn. But yes, I believe that if Nami is banned as a leader before OP13 hits, it is going to be a very dominant deck, and people will need to play around that, and even start adding in certain blue cards in order to play against the mirror. Prawn never banned Gum Gum Giant. Zoro sucks into blue. Actually, Michelangelo, I'm going to use that. We're going to call it Bluefy now, yeah? Let's just call it Bluefy. I like that. I love that, Bluefy. We got 97 viewers. Hey everyone, we are just currently As the commentators are yapping away, we're waiting for another second commentator to join us. He will be with us quite shortly. Let's see if he's joined the channel yet. Where is he? Yes, he's just landed. Okay. Give me a second. Invites. Let's put him here. Okay. You should be able to join now, by the way. Oh, and we're back. Let's just add him to this channel. Can I drag him into this channel? Where? Zone, can you join this channel if you can hear me, please? Sorry for the technical difficulties, guys and girls. We're just getting things sorted from our end because originally I was going to just do this whole entire stream by myself. Oh, and here we go. Oh, hello. So throughout the stream, it seems that they will be revealing certain cards from OP13 and giving us a live, look at how they look like in real life. Here, voice. Okay, there we go. There, I'm gonna drag Zone into this channel. There we go. Okay, Zone, hello.
Hey, boy, how's it going?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, sir?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Now, Zone,
No,
please introduce yourself. Like, who are you and what do you mean? And yeah.
Yeah, hey everybody, my name's Zone. I've been playing since OP01. Started the game, what was it? Maybe, when was OP1? Like 2023?
2023, 2022, was it 2023 or 2022? Something along the line, yeah.
Yeah, started off with Doffy, went 0-5 in my first locals, and now we're here with a top 16 finish in last week's online regionals.
Now, I did publicize your deck list in all my socials. Now, Zone, what deck did you play again?
Yeah, nobody's gonna like me for it, but I played Yellow now.
And how did you go with the current meta? Like the fact that Yellow now is just like out of nowhere, top 16. Like, how did you go against this meta?
Yeah, so a lot of the meta is a lot of it is really slow. So you see a lot of like either people going aggro to face against the meta, or they play blue purple Luffy because it's just really efficient, right? So I played a lot of Kid when I was testing. I thought Enel could utilize that Supernova package to hold off against that like Gum Gum Red Rock and stuff like that. So I just thought it was a good way to just like fight against endgame, but also have ways to utilize the early game too, because you can just pop weenies as well. Yeah. So yeah, it turned out really well.
No, fantastic. Sorry to interrupt you there, Zone, but it seems like they're showing the alternate leader cards, and can we just appreciate, look at that emu. There's no texture, it's just the eyes.
Dude, I love that card. I love minimalist cards. That emu, it looks really good for me.
Have you noticed on the top right hand corner, there's no attribute?
There is no attribute. What?
And also the question mark at the bottom, there is no typing. Look at that. This is definitely the first of its kind.
Interesting, yeah. Yeah.
Now,
it's a
going. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mono leader with 4 lives, so the effect is probably really strong. I haven't actually looked into it that much, but yeah, the no attribute is really interesting.
Now, Zone, with the introduction of OP13, of what you've seen so far, what leader interests you most?
I kind of like the red-blue ace at the moment, just because it's kind of like almost like a Marco, but like with like steroids on it. So I've been looking a little into that. I looked at the red-black Sabo as well, just because a lot of its early game cards can push it to 8 cost, so you can get to that effect earlier. So just being like a 6k and just being able to utilize the leader ability so early is really strong, in my opinion.
100%. Showing us a couple. Oh my gosh, Zone! Look. Speaking of ace, have a look at the SPs.
Oh my goodness.
Are you? By the way, you have the live stream up right now in the Japan stream. Yeah?
I have it on your stream, but if there's another stream, just hit it up.
Yeah, I'll get you sorted out there real quickly. Just give me a second. Oh my gosh, look at the detail there. The gold lining on that, ladies and gents. I do appreciate that fact that they, in the wanted poster, they actually introduced they actually showed the original illustration art of of Ace. Give me a second, Zone, while I hook you up with that live feed from Japan.
Yeah, I really like that SP Ace. It's got the standard art as well as like the negative art in the background. It just makes it a lot more clean.
Fantastic. All right, there you go. I've sent you a link. Please join. Just watch that so we can watch it at the same time. Okay. All right. Oh, look at that Sabo. All right. The design of Sabo overall, as well as the flames and just the black and the gold, really stand out, and it's quite distinctive. The fact that, oh my gosh, man, just black and gold in general looks absolutely fantastic. Guys,
Yeah, absolutely.
how do you find these people in the chat right now? How do you find these designs? Are you really are you going to be banking on OP13? How many cases is everyone going to buy, or how many boxes? Please let us know in the chat below. Now, Zone, yeah, that's a good question for you. Are you planning to go all out in OP13?
I'm 100% going all out in OP13. There's just so many like alternate arts, so many like good cards in terms of like as a collector and as a player as well. So I think it's one of those sets similar to like OP9 and OP5 where it's like it's very like essential if you're a collector or a player.
Yeah. 100% agree. Wow, look at that Luffy. Even the gold and the purple, the contrasting colors really capture just the facial the facial expression. Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. I really can't wait to actually see these in person. I think I'm going to be buying 2 cases with this for this set. 2 cases.
I'll take what I can get.
Yeah. Bloody hell. Oh, by the way, Zone, share with the viewers, what did you end up? How many boxes did you buy of OP12?
OP12, I think I ended up with about 8 boxes. I got 2 from our locals, which is Pokebox, and then 6 from Distro. And I think I got a pretty good set of boxes.
Yeah, I saw your post. Zone, what did you end up pulling in? Was it the boxes from Pokebox or from the from your distro?
Yeah, so it was from the distro. So I actually didn't know that was actually the hit card for the set. I was pulling the 6 boxes with my wife, and she showed it to me. I'm like, oh, this is like a pretty good like SP or something like that. And then when we actually went to look at it on TCG Player, I'm just like, wait a second, this is like the most sought after card.
Yeah, it's for the people at home that don't know what the SP is, it's actually the black and gold Blackbeard SP. So yeah, congratulations, Zone. Oh my gosh. So in this set in OP13, this is the first time they're actually introducing this new concept. As you all know, there are certain Don packs that you can get from the booster packs. However, they have they're following the path of PRB 01 and 02 by introducing new gold. That's right, new gold Don in the regular sets rather than the extra sets. There is texture, as you can see there from the 2 comparisons. Oh my gosh, they even got. Do they usually they add texture around the borders? If I can see there, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't actually. I'm gonna have a look actually to see if the ones from PRB also have that texture on them.
Now, so what else are they going to show us? I think that we're going to be jumping straight into the matches. We have welcome everybody to have just joined. If you're in Adelaide, please. First of all, hello. Hope you're all well. Hope you're enjoying the regionals. If you're watching back at your Airbnb, hope you had a great day, good matches at Adelaide regionals. And we're here at our first match. Fantastic. So what are we expecting to see here? We have green, yellow, law.
Green. Green, yellow, law.
Yeah. So are you familiar with are you familiar with how to use this deck, Zoe?
I've play tested it before. It's a very like tricky deck. It requires a lot of like I guess mental, especially if you're going through like 6 to like 9 rounds. You're gonna be exhausted after it. So hopefully this guy knows this deck inside and out, so he can push through this win. I actually don't know who his opponent is.
His opponent is Red Green Smoker. Green Smoker. Is the link working for you? The one I sent you, by the way.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, fantastic. The Adelaide stream was great. The Adelaide, yeah. Apparently, they didn't have a Adelaide stream, unfortunately. So yeah, but this matchup. So does Red Green Smoker have the advantage in this situation due to the fact that it can produce more aggro, or is it kind of like a 50-50 matchup? What do you think, Zone?
Um, I think just right off the bat in face value, I feel like the red green smoker has a slight advantage, not like a major one. I think it's more of like a 60-40 in my opinion. Like
Yeah.
it can go either way. It just depends on what their first draws are, what they see in the mid game, because I think the mid game really establishes who gets the pressure at the end of the game.
Now, this may be the last tournament that our fellow green players may be using Hody Jones in their decks. So it's going to be very interesting to see what sort of cards would be replacing Hody Jones. I feel like Dead Man's Game, due to the fact that it's not leader locked, can be used as a replacement. However, you won't get that extra body. What sort of cards could replace Hody Jones? Would Green have to play more Fortress, adding those 8-cost kids? What do you think?
Yeah, so now that they have lost access to Hody Jones, potentially, it just forces people who normally play green to go back to that Fortress deck, right? So like Green Yellow Yamato, they used to play a lot of Fortress Kid back in the day as well, but then now they have Hody Jones, they can go a bit more aggro. Green Yellow Law, they use less of the kids because they have Hody Jones as well. And also Red Green Smoker, right? They also have a Fortress build, but they have access to rushing people down with the Hody Jones as well.
Nice. Now, this smoker is actually using a 4-cost Zoro. Interesting. So if you don't know what it does at home, it's a 2k counter. However, on opponent's turn, if this character would be rested by your opponent's effects, you may rest one of your other characters instead, and it does have blocker. Now, we can see here from the green and yellow law player, he's got 2 searches, which is quite convenient as well, because searches these days don't just search anymore. They have a secondary mechanic, if you realize that, Zone. So with that 2-cost killer searcher, is that what's its secondary effect? From the top of my head, I can't really remember.
Yeah, so when attacking, you can restand one of the dons that you have that's rested.
Yes.
It could be used like if you have something like Room or something like that to restand one of your like blocker laws and then get a 3k counter out of it, and then it just means that you can survive things that you normally wouldn't.
Yeah, defense. Like, let's see here. Oh, they're actually they put in some PRB02 stuff in the current decks, because I remember some of these PRB02 wasn't available, and there was a kind of a gap between the previous tournament all the way until now. So some of the PRB02 cards have been incorporated in some of these players' decks. We see that he's playing the Perona, lovely alt art that you can get that from the I'm pretty sure the Jump magazine as a promo card, and we have another searcher. So that for the people at home that don't understand Japanese, that searcher is just introduced in the OP12 meta right now. If your leader is /attribute, you may look at the top 5 cards of your deck and reveal one /attribute card character or one green event card.
Yeah, looks like the law is actually having a really strong start as well. He can go up to playing his 1-cost Beej and then playing out another searcher, use that 1 Don to put into his leader, bounce out the 5-cost law. So it's a really strong opening for the law, I'm sure.
Speaking of strong openings, it seems that we have gained a very strong what you call it? Is he playing? No, he's not playing on curve, unfortunately. He went first. So yeah, he went first. He ends up getting the 8-cost Mihawk, very valuable. I believe it's becoming a staple in a lot of green decks, especially not just as a blocker, but also just the amount of what you call it. Don value you can get from it. Swinging 6 into the red green smoker. He does have those 2k counters, but I guess he's just holding off on them, using them for the later game. Now, in regards to the current cards that both players have, who do you think has the upper hand right now?
Yeah, I think the Green Yellow Law is actually doing really well. He just, I think, searched for his Cavendish as well, and now he's going to be able to play out 5-cost with the bounce off his life, playing out either Cavendish or the 5-cost Law. Cavendish into his life. He's going to get 2 more extra Don out of that. He could probably play another Searcher, or yeah.
Oh, he ends up
Let's
playing
have
the
a look.
That's the blocker instead. For the people that don't know what the blocker does, that is Zoro's stepdad, adoptive dad. What's his name again? Hero? Is it Hero? Yeah, it is.
I have no idea,
It's
to be honest.
Koshiro. Koshiro. So Koshiro is if one of your 5 cost or lower slash attribute characters other than this card would be carried by your opponent's effect, you may rest this character instead. So it's basically in a way a pseudo. No, sorry. It's basically like kind of a Rosinante to cost blocker. Now it says, what else is there? Let's see. They're currently thinking right now, what is he going to do? It's 5k swing. You realize, by the way, David, the hand resource that our raw player has, it's not looking good.
Yeah, it's not looking that great, but honestly, he's got the 5 cost law for next turn. He can bounce one of his searches, use the 5 cost law to bounce another searcher back to his hand, and do another search. So you can search up to like 2 times. So he was going to draw one and probably gain another 2 cards on this turn alone.
Now with, what does he have? 5 Dawn active, attaching 1 to his leader, swinging for 6. He has multiple options. He could either play, go for the offensive. He does have a Cavendish, he can restand. He could probably play the 5 cost Lord just to bounce back either the Perona or even the, the Luffy to get himself an extra, what is he doing? He's using his leader ability first. He does have 5 Dawn to play with. Technically has 7 Dawn to play with the swing 6k swing from the Cavendish, restanding 2 Dawn. There's 5 cost low. What is he going to bounce back though? He's going to bounce back a searcher and then probably play the searcher back onto the field so he is able to kind of get the cards that he needs. Does Law play 8 cost kid, the trash kid?
No, they don't normally play
Yeah.
Trash Kid because I think they're just trying to get as efficient searches as possible. They play mainly the 8 cost like blocker kid, pretty much. I think that's usually all they really need.
Let's see here. Travis Spicer. Paul, your need. Do I need to turn down my volume? Oh no, my friend. Okay, yep. I'll reduce his volume down a bit. So that's okay. There we go. Reduce it down a bit. Now try talking now, please, David.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, fantastic. There we go. That's much better. Thank you very much for the feedback. Really appreciate that, ladies and gents. Okay, now back to the game. What did he end up doing? Ends up searching, swinging 2 6k swings. Our smoker player is lacking in bodies. Now what is he on? He's on the 7 Dawn turn, I believe.
Yeah, he should be on his 7 Dawn turn at the moment.
And is that the 6 cost? Is that the 6 cost law? It's a brand new one. I'm just gonna quickly bring that up. 6 cost law that was introduced in PRBO2. For the people that don't know at home, it is 7,000 power, 6 cost. Once per turn, if this character would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may give this character minus 2,000 power during the turn instead. So taking a page out of the ace from that starter deck with Whitebeard deck, where rather than getting KO'd or being removed, it can be minus 2,000 instead. And when attacking, give up to one of your opponent's 2,000 power during this turn. He does have 7 Dawn to work with, but I don't think he just. Unfortunately, it's not his Dawn turn. He can't put up that 8 cost blocker Mihawk. What do you think his possible moves would be in this turn?
Yeah, honestly, it's looking kind of grim. I can't see him doing anything major besides putting up some defense or trying to go for his board. But unfortunately, the tempo coming from Green Yellow Law is really, really like fast compared to his board state at the moment.
Well, he can remove certain bodies. I believe that the main priority for removing certain bodies would have to be that Cavendish, because he does have a Mulgun in hand, as you can see there. Another thing is, I don't believe I see any 5-cost Banish Smoker. He's decided to swing with his blocker. 6 into 6. Interesting. He's got no Dawn open. He has
he probably needs to do it because he's going to play the Mulgun next turn and he needs a 6k body.
Yep. And he won't be able to use his leader effect to restand certain Don because you need to be, I believe, 7k for the smoker effect. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And there we go. 6 into 4. Get out of here. And there is the 7 cost law. And speaking of which, look at that bling on that. Attaching the 1 rested Don onto his leader, possibly going and most likely going to be using what you call it, the leader effect. Here we go. Reveal, and bam, we have ourselves another Cavendish. Restand 2 Don. With 3 Don, he's able to play probably, yeah, 8 into lead. Just to mill out as many cards as possible. Not looking good for the smoker. Don't see any Hody Jones. Don't see any Cavendish. Don't see any what you call it, Banish Smoker for the extra aggression. Yeah, it's like I said, looking quite grim for our red green smoker. Now, is there any possible way that this red green smoker can stall out the current state of the game? What can he possibly do in this situation? So
Yeah, because ideally he's going to be on his 9 Don curve next turn. He could probably play Kid and maybe stall out the game, but like because he has that 7 cost 9k law at the moment,
yeah,
unless he has a way to defend it with more blockers or with I don't know if they actually run the Tashigi still, but yeah, they would need like Tashigi or Rosinante in order to keep the Kid alive, but it looks like he doesn't really have much besides the Mihawk.
Furthermore, I can see that there's a apart from the extra addition of that law from PRBO2, he's also running the 4-cost Kobe from PRBO2. So if your leader has the Navy Tiger, this character gains plus 1000 when attacking K up to one of your opponent's characters with a base of 3000 power or less. Then if you have 6 cards in your hand, you may draw 1 card, but I don't think that's going to be a very viable move to be playing into this turn. He does get himself an 8-cost Mihawk blocker, able to restand 4 Don. He has how many? I think that's 6 Don to play with. What can he possibly play for that? And there's the Bonnie, the 5-cost Bonnie. New introduction to OP12. What does that do again, Zone?
It's a 5-cost 6k blocker, and then I think it has something to do with attaching Don after that. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh yes, I've got it here. So on play, if you have 8 or more rested cards, or 8 or more rested cards, draw 2 cards and trash 1 card from your hand. Then you may set up to 1 of your Don as active. I honestly thought that it was the other Bonnie where it's like on play you get to freeze either a Don or a card from attacking. Unless might be confusing myself with another card there. No,
yeah,
that was
that one was I think OP9 or something like that. OP9.
Rested
Bonnie.
OP7. OP7. Yeah.
7.
Yeah. Just give me a second. Sorry, guys and girls. Now, with the 10 Don turn, different things like he's got possible moves to kind of like go here. One, he can play Dead Man's Game. So I can see that he's trying to set 3 Don aside. Is it 3 Don to do Dead Man's Game? You can double check here. Yes, it is. So altogether 4 Don. He can do Dead Man's Game and rest 2 cards and just go for lethal at this point, because how many swings does he have? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Possibly 4 swings. He played Dead Man's Game, rested 2 blockers. Sorry, he does have 2 Don open, and I believe
that's the Doflamingo restand one, 4k counter. So if you just rest even one of those Dons, you can't use it anymore.
And there we go. Oh, he decides to use Zeus. Okay, doesn't really care about the life at this point. Oh, and there we go. There's the Dead Man's Game. 4 Don active. Actually, my apologies. 6 Don active if he decides to swing with the Cavendish. Now, he does have, let's see, how many counters does he have? He's got 2 choppers, which are the 2k
so he
counters.
Has 8 cards in his hand, so if he wants to be efficient, he could probably just start swinging with like 7s and 9s and stuff like that. See what he actually trades with. Because if you go to 7 and he pitches out 2 2ks or something like that, you know that he doesn't have really a 1k in his hand. And it just makes sure that you're being efficient whilst making them inefficient.
Totally agree. Swing 7 into here, trying to mill out at least minimum 2 cards from his hand. If he doesn't decide to block, it will be quite troublesome here. And also, you may have realized he's only got 1 Don open, so that 2 cost. Is it 2 cost event or 3 cost? Sorry.
The spider web.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a 2-cost event. So because the opponent had 2 Don on the board that was active, he probably is guessing that he has 1 dead card in his hand because of the event. So now he can swing with like either like 9-9 or 9-11 or something like that. See what he goes with.
I think it's pretty much over for this smoke, and it seems to be a trigger, and it's a Mulgun. Okay, so he does have 4 extra Don. KOs a Cavendish. Swing 9 into lead. Will he have enough to counter? And it's pretty much GG from there. If only, I feel that, do you reckon the tides would have turned if he got hit first? Now, actually, it wouldn't matter because he could just stack up Don if he wanted to.
Yeah, it just seemed like the Smoker just didn't really have really strong of a mid game. He basically just had those 2 characters on board for the longest time until he planted down the Mihawk, and at that point, the Lord just had more cards, more characters, and just more value to just swing into him.
Damn, it's wow. It seems like the red-green smoker has been out aggroed by the law player. I honestly think that RNG was definitely against the red-green smoker. I didn't see the pivotal cards, and also not even that, but just like the going first. It's do you primarily want to go first with smoke, or do you want to go second? I haven't touched that deck, unfortunately.
I think you brought to go second because your curve definitely leans towards going second because you have the Mihawks, you have you can go first to get out the banished smoker, but just having more Don and more cards as a deck that wants to stay a little bit longer into the game, definitely want to go second. But because the law is also good for first and second, and you could just see what happened. He went second, he could play his ability on the second turn, and it just outflooded the red-green smoker entirely.
Yeah, it seems like the commentators are taking a break and showing us more reveals from OP13. I am looking forward to the... he will have some alt arts. Ooh, look at that. Just gonna... Did they update that onto the Sim OP13? Yes, so this is I believe it's a searcher, so you may trash this character, active may trash this character, give up to 1 active Dawn card to your leader or your character, give up to one of your opponent's minus 3,000 power during this turn. We also have this Uta. Man, I believe that card's been translated, but it hasn't been updated on the sim. I'm just going to quickly check what they do. However, I do have to... Wait, Zone, you played Uta.
I'm looking at all these green Uta cards. I am happy that she is back.
It's like people like, isn't Uta a what is that? That's a 10-drop Shanks. I believe that's restand all 10 Don on play, but you can't play any other cards. So basically it's more of like gain an extra body, attach the 10 Don if hopefully you've already filled up your board, and just swing. Now with Uta, is that on Print 1 block?
I believe it should be Print 2, actually.
Print 2?
Yeah, it's Print 2. Green Uta leaders on Print 2.
So it's still going to be staying with us for quite a bit, and that is the 10-drop New Gates, all these cards. So, feel free to join the official Discord server for the One Piece, like this, for the One Piece trading card game. I would say it's official. I think it's official. Maybe, I'm not sure. But you will, a lot of card reveals and all these cards have been translated. This is a beautiful card, by the way. This is the Yamato. It enables you to draw 2. I forgot what it actually does. Apart from drawing 2, there's I think it's a life requirement. It has you have to have 3 life or less, and you're able to draw 2 cards, and then I forgot the other bit. My apologies. Yes, here it is. If your life is 3 or less, draw 2 cards, then give up to 1 rested Dawn to your card leader. So definitely a mono blue Nami. Oh, I know you hate it. Can I ask you, have you actually tried that deck?
I actually have not tried, but I know there's a lot of strategy and thinking behind it, but I just don't like playing against it personally. But I can see like the people that actually invest time into it. It takes a lot of skill in order to mechanically like get through like that matchup.
Yeah, oh my gosh, the 10 drop. It looks better than in real life than I thought. Like, look at that.
It is
Jeez.
insane. That is insane.
It is. It's hurting my wallet. Our wallets are crying right now. Oh my gosh, what is this? Ooh, the Rayleigh. The Rayleigh looks absolutely sick with that haki. Bloody hell. Man, I don't know how I'm gonna try to convince my wife to buy 2 cases. I believe she's not watching this stream right now. Does your wife care as well, by the way?
Oh, she's watching live right now.
Please, Mrs. Zone, allow him to buy 3 cases. The 9-cost Bonnie. What does that do again? 9-cost Bonnie.
I think it's a life manipulation card for sure. It's on play if your leader is Egghead type, it gains rush. Then your opponent adds the top of their life card to their hand.
Oh wow! By the way, if you know how you open up 8 boxes, are you selling any of the Kumas? I need some for my blue yellow Nami deck.
I am not, because I'm using it for Yellow Kid.
Oh, fair. Okay. We have this, what is it called? Stussy. Yeah, on play, if your leader is Egghead type, play up to 1 character with a cost of 5 or less with a trigger from your hand. You know what that means. Vegapunk's back.
Oh my gosh, yes. Vegapunk is getting a lot of support at the moment, so happy to see it. It's very scary, but we'll see how it goes.
And we have the 10 drop 5 the Gorosei 5 Elder 5 is it Gorosei Elder Stars? Yeah. They have a weird name for this one. It's the Gorosei Elder Stars or something, like the 5 Elder Stars, whatever it is. But yeah, those alt arts are fantastic. I am looking forward to the SP versions of the Gorosei because if for the people that missed out on that OP13 reveal stream, the artist of Jujutsu Kaisen has collaborated with Oda himself. So can't wait to see those firsthand. It seems that we're going to be going on a quick break. This is a reminder to please make sure you hydrate up, drink some water, top up that hot cocoa. Zone, we're going to be back in probably five minutes. Yeah?
Yeah, see you guys then.
See you guys then. Don't leave. Stay on the chat. Okay. Hey there, ladies and gents. just back from something. I forgot to ask you guys. So, for the people that don't know what has happened, I recently put up this post on X, and Zone, yeah, you're there. All right, awesome. I need your help with something. I'll put it up on the screen real quickly. But hopefully you may provide some assistance. So I pulled this, okay? So in the recent offline regionals or online regionals, you get these packs. You either get Kid Killer, Bonnie, Chopper, and Law, okay? Banlist is just in the end. That's correct, Ira Games. I pulled this, and on the left-hand side is the regular normal version. And on the right-hand side, mind you, it's fully texturized, okay? And I thought I was tripping out. I thought that this was a error pack. We see nothing. Oh, my apologies. I am so bad. My apologies. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. Give me a second. I'm so dumb. Oh, okay, wait. There we go. Okay, my bad. Okay, sorry. Okay, everyone can see this? So, I just pulled this. It was from my regional pack, online region. Yes, yeah, I know. Okay, I'm sorry. So on the left-hand side is a normal Kid Killer, which I got, all right? But on the right-hand side, I was tripping out when I pulled it. It was a Kid Killer, but I'm gonna pause it right here. There is no offline or online logo. And also, if I play the video, you can see that it's fully texturized, yeah? On the bottom left-hand corner, you can see that there is a stamp there as well. But if we go to the card on the left, there's no stamp on the bottom left. There is a offline text here that says offline regionals, and the card isn't texturized at all. Now, this is just going on a loop. I'm trying to sell this card. I want to sell it for the right price. I don't want to overprice it. I don't want to underprice it. I actually don't know how much this card's worth because there is nothing on TCG Player, nothing on eBay that that shows how much this card's worth. Because I put up a post on Global. People saying, "Oh, it's worth $15. It's worth $60." I don't think so, because if you look at TCG Player now, and I'm just going to open up TCG Player real quickly, just bear with me while I have it up here. Okay, TCG Player. We're going to go Kid Killer, right? Kid and Killer. All right, Kid Killer. One Piece. All right. If we look at it, this is the original one. This is the original one, okay? It's worth $30 USD on market price, but there's no current sales. No, so this is the championship one, sorry, championship one. The champion one. If we look at the normal one, offline, usually it would say textured foil, right? But I can't find any sales on it. It's either the Finalist, the champion card set, or the normal one, but there's no textured foil. It's just it's a regular one. Now, this is where it gets more interesting, okay? So I'm gonna go to One Piece right here. There was a post that I got tagged in. I mean, a post that I tagged that I saw. Is it no? It's the English one. Sorry, One Piece. Yeah, English one. Just gonna make sure. We're back. Okay, never mind. We're back, guys. We're back. Sorry. Okay, we'll talk about it more. This is top 16, by the way, guys and girls. Top 16. We have. Let's see here. The top 16. So it seems that we have 6 Luffy, 3 of the green purple law. We have 2 of the. What is that? I believe that
There's 2 green yellow laws and 2 relays.
Yeah, relays. 1 Lucci, 1 Shanks, and then 1
Like Lucci?
Lucci, and what's the top right one? I'm just trying to see. Top right one is What? What's the top right one? I'm tripping out. I believe that is. Oh my gosh! Sorry, guys. Oh, top right one. I didn't quite catch it. Oh, we have Shanks.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch it either.
We have Shanks. Welcome back, Zone. How are you?
Yeah, good. Ready to see this matchup.
Let's go. All right, we have Red Shanks. Seeing that a couple of Shank decks have been playing more control rather than rush these days. Okay, and we had blue. We have Luffy. Now, a little fun story. Right now, what you call it? Gorm is in Adelaide. He's playing Shanks, control Shanks, and he just messaged me before. He swung. He swung 20k into lead, and then the Bluefy countered out to 21 using 2 Gum Gum Giants. So if you're saying Gum Gum Giant shouldn't be banned, get out of here. We don't.
That's a skit in itself.
Oh my gosh, man. All right, so do you have any experiences with Bluefy? Have you actually played the deck yourself, by the way?
Yes, I've played the deck. Yeah, it can very high. It can very high roll very easily. It has like good offense, good defense. It's kind of like the complete package. The only time you really see it like blow up is like if you don't see what you need. But, right.
Yeah.
But I feel like if it goes well
Yes.
for both sides, the blue purple usually comes out on top, anyways.
Now, I don't know what additions the PRB02 may have been added into this Shanks deck. Maybe it might be, something that we haven't seen before. Now, but Prawn Hub's like, yeah, but how much done? I think, I don't know, we might get a surprise guest caller coming after this game. We don't know who it is. So apparently we're accepting calls, apparently, Zone. We're going to be accepting calls in this stream, so it's going to be interesting to see who our special guest is.
Dude, I would love to see Gorm's mental breakdown after that game.
Now, Bluefy. All right. Now, it seems, I think Shanks is going first. It doesn't really matter for Bluefy, right?
Yeah, I think just because they have ways to ramp and get to their big dudes early, it's just very difficult for the Shanks to get control back. But we'll see what happens.
Okay. Who's going first? I believe Shanks is. Okay, cool. Fantastic. I'm actually rooting for the Shanks here because it actually is quite nice to see a deck that was so. Would you say it was strong OP09 meta?
Yeah, I think it was very easy to play during tournaments where it was like 8 or 9 rounds. It had like really strong cards as well. But sometimes I think even in the Western meta, it wasn't showing up too much on the top like 16s like after a certain point once people figured out how to play against it.
Ooh, let's talk about this hand. What do you think, David? Sorry, Zone.
Yeah, he's.
My bad.
So he could probably, if he's going second for Blue Purple Luffy, he could probably ramp up with his Thunder Bagua and then play out his Bon Clay, which is a really good curve for him. And then he also has that 9-cost Linlin as well. But I think the best thing would be just to be able to ramp up, see the top 5 of his deck, start organizing, start looking for Sanji, and then just bodying his way through the Shanks' life.
Yeah, we can see that this Shanks is using the OP12. I believe that was the OP12 blocker Shanks. So 4 cost, 6 cost, 6,000 power. Blocker on your opponent's attack. Once per turn, you may trash 1 card from your hand and give up to one of your opponents or leaders to minus 2,000 power during this turn. Seems like our Shanks player is going first. Can't really do much. Going second.
Okay, this changes things a little bit now.
It does, because if you didn't realize, he actually has that 9-drop Shanks from starter deck 23. If your opponent character with 8,000 power base or more, if your opponent has a character of 8,000 base power or more, give this card in your hand minus 3 costs. So it's pretty good that the fact that you can play it on the 6th turn. If they do manage to ramp up, I believe it's a pretty strong counter. I mean, pretty favorable on the Shanks due to the fact that the Luffy does have a lot of 8,000 base power characters in his deck. Now, let's see. 4th turn. We see Building Snake. I haven't seen that in a while, so I'm assuming maybe that he's going for more of the control Shanks, because I do also see that he has a the lime juice, not lime juice. What else? He's got 2 Ben Beckmans. He's got a couple of counters. Yeah.
They'll be very good just because he can Building Snake into a Ben Beckman to KO any of the 9Ks or this 8K that Blue Purple Luffy has, and he's just gonna set it up because he has Blue Purple Luffy doesn't really have an efficient way to get rid of those Building Snakes unless he has like a Gravity Blade, but you're paying 7 Don to remove essentially 2/1 costs.
Yeah, it's pretty like, I mean, would you would just rather have a body on board as well. Playing the 4-drop long play, ramping it up, but also, you know, don't think it's going to do that much due to the fact that he can only copy the power of base of characters on the field. With the 6th turn, he could probably give himself a, what is that? What card is that? He's playing Kobe? Hello? That Kobe is the 4 cost. So if your leader has the Navy type, this character gains plus 1,000. Interesting, but I think he's using that just for the when attacking effect, which is KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 3,000 base power or less.
Okay, interesting.
That's a pretty interesting Shanks deck. I think it's definitely control, and using those Building Snakes to his advantage. So if he does put up like a 9-cost mum or even just a 8-cost. The 8-cost Katakuri, it's not going to be staying for long, so that is going to be probably problematic for our Luffy player.
Yeah, very good just because he can KO the Bon Clays as well as give the thing that Shanks has a little bit of issue with is sometimes card draw. Yeah. Sometimes he just runs out of cards effectively near the end, so it's just a very good card to tech into this matchup.
Now he is going to be on, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He will be able to use, Luffy will be able to use his leader ability in his next turn. So playing that Nami is going to be quite, very wise move because he just set up. But the thing is, Zone, you may have realized there is one pivotal Straw Hat member that is not in his hand right now.
Yep, so we're going to be hoping for next turn when he actually puts either the 2 cards at the bottom. Yep, he's going to see if he can find the 9-cost Sanji in his top 5 next turn. Most likely, he hasn't seen any in the probably like 10 or so cards that he's seen in the top of his deck. So hopefully the next 5 you'll see at least 1 and then be able to cheat out the 9-cost Linlin as well.
In regards to a defensive perspective, the Luffy seems to be pretty well off. He's got the 2 Uso Hachis as just a regular counter. However, he's also got Gear 2 and also Gum Gum Giants, the soon-to-be banned card. So enjoy that while you can, sir. He's got 5 cards in hand. So what is he going to do now? Did he pass? Or it seems like this seems to be a... No, there's no judge call. I think we're just... What is he doing? He hasn't played it, so all the Dons are rested. What is he doing? Is he just swinging? Oh, he's waiting to counter. Okay, he's just countering out of this. He does have a Lime Juice, Ben Beckman, and does that Shanks, the new Shanks, have a counter?
The forecast 6K, I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't. That is correct. It's just a brick in hand, and he does give himself a Divine Departure, which is going to be quite useful.
So he chooses to take. So this is a pretty good position for Blue Purple, just because usually when you're playing Shanks, you want to keep yourself at that sort of 3 life marker, just because you might end up getting rushed down from 2 life with some decks. But let's see what happens, because I believe you get a lot more blockers now with the 4-cost Shanks, the the 4-cost was it choppers and
Mhm,
stuff like that.
mhm.
There is more defensive option. Then you've got the Divine Departure,
Mm.
3k counter too.
Now, a question has been asked. Rasta has asked, does Streamer Man know the bans already? Just speculation. People believe that it's been leaked, but we don't know. Taking it with a grain of salt. Once again, it's Hody, Gum Gum Giant, Tempest Kick apparently, and 9-cost Lin. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll have to wait until the end of the tournament. But that's just a possible leak. Now it's taking 6k into lead. This just destroys the Bon Clay. Now I believe maybe he could probably use the Ben Beckman and trash that Nami to get an extra body on the field, but at the same time, remove that possible blocker. He will need, yep, and there we go. He will need to kind of clear board as much as possible. And the fact that he does have 2 building snakes still, and he has another Ben Beckman, he could possibly get rid of a, hopefully, is he going to whiff on the Sanji? No Sanji. Oh wait, never mind. He does get a Sanji. So he has 2 options. He plays the 9-cost mum. The category. Yeah, he will have to play the category. Probably using the 9-cost mum just for a healing factor in the possible future. He does have a Gum Gum Giant or even a Gear 2 there, just in case he has 1 Dawn left open for the defensive. When he's on the defensive. And here we go. This is the classic bread and butter that everyone is not going to miss. Sanji into the category, but that category won't stay there for long because guess what? He's got 2 possible moves. Either he does 2 of the abilities of the building snake, brings that Sanji down to 6,000, swing with the Kobe, KOs that, then uses the rest of the cards to use the Divine Departure to get rid of the Katakuri, and there will be a empty board on the Bluefy's side of the field.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's just gonna try to swing into the Kobe potentially. Start playing his combos, start trying to establish more Sanjis as he's drawing into more of the cards that he's seeing. But the Ben Beckman is definitely gonna be a problem.
And this is what I you know what, this next move, Shanks, oh my gosh, I'm so excited because I honestly hate this combo. I've versed it in the past, especially playing with my deck, and the 9-drop into another big drop, it is very annoying, but to see it live on stream being totally eradicated, it's gonna be so satisfying. So he's got 2 possible options. Put a body on the field, but I don't think so he wants to put a body in the field due to the fact that he has 2 life left in hand and he wants to go for more of the defensive option, right? So it doesn't have a blocker, clear board at this point. Would you agree that, Zone?
Yeah, I think being able to clear either one of those big bodies just slows down the blue-purple just enough for you to start establishing your own board, especially since Shanks has the tempo to pace it once the Shanks are out on the board, and be able to start bodying into the big bodies as well.
Now, probably I don't think he'll play the 10-drop Shanks because he does have, if he keeps those 2 building snakes on the board, no, actually they won't go on the board, they'll be bottom deck straight away as soon as they're used. So 2 moves, build board from your side Shanks, but then and KO at least 1 of the big bodies from Luffy's side of the field, or KO both of them and worry about what's going to happen next and just go for the full offensive. I honestly think the best move would be just to get rid of the board. The worst thing to see from the receiving end is seeing another 9-drop Sanji, bring up another category, or possibly a 9-cost Lin to heal back up to 3 life.
I think definitely focusing on clearing board is super important for Shanks, because if the blue-purple Luffy player establishes another 2 or 1 more big body and they have up to 3, he could probably end the game from there, because Shanks is notorious for having a lot of bricks on his end, and yeah, being able to just swing 9-9-9 over and over again is very punishing for Shanks.
Does still have what does he have? He does have an on play, like another Ben Beckman in it to play. Oh, Ben Beckman swings 7. Just try to bait out any possible. Yep. 2K counter. And Gorm, hey brother, how are you? Hope you're doing well and staying safe in Adelaide. You know, hopefully we get to hear from you soon, my friend. It's all good. It's all good, Trixie. Now, here we go. He's gonna play. What is he gonna use? No, he's using the. Oh, he decides to play the 9-cost Shanks instead.
Yep, it's down to 6 because of the 8Ks, so he's able to. I think it buffs him up to 7K as well, so it's a defensive option as well for 6, so it's pretty good. He's just trying to bait out the Katakuri, but he's going to be utilizing either the 2Ks on his hand. I don't think he really wants to put the 8K into a rested position just because of the building snakes, where you can either go into it with the Kobe, because it's going to drop it down to either 2 if you use it on both and just KO it with the Kobe itself, or do the same thing with Sanji. I think Kobe is just not Kobe. The Katakuri is just a better target.
Yeah, with the 4 Don remaining, I think that he could probably just play out that Uta, the Uta blocker. For people that don't know what that does, it is a 6 cost. However, if you have a character with 10,000 power or more, give this character -4 cost. However, I don't think he does have a 10,000 power or more on field. Correct me if I'm wrong. That 9-cost Shanks. No, it is a 10,000. My bad. My apologies. He can do the Uta blocker effect.
Interesting enough, the Shanks pass with 4 Don active.
Oh, there's a pudding. This may not look good for the Shanks, because not only will it get rid of the cards in his hand, but he's got such pivotal key cards in order to answer back to those big bodies. He won't get that Divine Departure, but I think that, wait, let's see what he's doing. He's placing the pudding 4th on top of his deck. Okay, so he's not going to be using the pudding. He feels very comfortable. Now, 4 Don open. Wouldn't you just be playing the... Is that more of like a mind game? Or is it more of like... Do you think that he should have just played the blocker instead?
I think the Shanks players just didn't have any way to utilize the rest of the Don, so he just passed, because he only has the Divine Departure, and he doesn't really have any other events, so it just feels like he just, based on the Blue Purple Luffy's answers to his like minor swings, he just didn't have anything else to do with the other characters that he had on board.
Yeah, interesting move. I would have assumed like, yeah, just play the Uta, right? He could have played the Uta. Am I tripping? Like,
I think he has 5 cards on board, so he just didn't want to get rid of his building snakes or his Kobe.
Very good call. Yes. Oh, I think he'll definitely be using the building snakes in the next turn, and with that Kobe as well. Luckily for him, Luffy doesn't actually use any sort of KO characters or events unless you're playing Godthread, just to ramp up. Now, what is he gonna do? 9-cost Mum? Is that a rush Luffy? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, I think that is a rush Luffy. 9 cost 10k.
Oh, sorry, give me a second, guys. It seems like someone's calling me. So can you cover this for a second? I'll be back shortly, okay?
Yeah, definitely. To clarify, guys, that Kobe can only KO base costs 3k power. That was my bad. So actually, even if he does the building snake on the actual category itself, the Kobe can't actually KO it. So we see that the Blue Purple Luffy is slamming down the 9 cost. He's probably going to try to get rid of, I don't know, would you get rid of one of the building snakes so he has less pressure on the power reduction? So he chooses not to do anything for the opponent's side. I guess because he just wants to keep the pressure of keeping him on 2 life. Because I think if you give the life to the actual Shanks player, it just gives him a little bit of time to actually set up additional things. Like slamming down like a 10 cost Shanks, reducing everything by 1k power. just really reduces the ability for the blue purple to actually end the game with the big dudes that they have.
Okay, and sorry about that. Just had to answer a phone call from my wife. Where are we at right now? This is game two. Game two. I believe we have 2 more games until we finally get the ban list announcement, which everyone's looking forward to. What did I miss, Zone?
Yeah, so they slammed down the Lin. He gained a life, but he didn't actually put any of the building snakes into his life.
Oh,
And I thought it was because the blue purple Luffy player wants to keep him on 2 life just so that he can pressure for finishing the game really quickly. But yeah, the Shanks player has time to play down the 10-cost Shanks now, so it's really dropping the ability and the power of those 9k swings down to 8.
Now, Kobe isn't only just KOing 3000 power base or less, but also he's using it to filter through his deck to get certain cards, because if it's like 6 cards or less in hand, he's able to draw a card, so which is kind of another utilizing Kobe not just as offensive but also in a way defensive approach as well. Now
I'm seeing a 9-cost Sanji and the Katakuris, but I don't think he's actually going to be utilizing it. He looks like he put pudding at the very top.
Interesting. Oh, well, I was actually expecting the at least one of the big bodies to be kind of like removed, but I guess he's going for a different approach and basically.
I think he's trying to go for game. I think he's going to slam pudding and actually go for game.
Oh no! Here we go. And there's no Don open as well.
He has no blockers set up or anything like that, but let's see what happens. Oh, he feels like he doesn't really need pudding at all.
Can you imagine if out of nowhere blue cops is straight and pudding is the one that gets banned?
Holy.
This is not looking
I think he
good.
had like 7 or 8 cards in hand. Dropping a 4 cost to remove essentially 3 cards because he goes to 5 is kind of Don efficient as well. So now he has 4 Don to play with. He can probably just go for like a, what is that? He could probably go for like a 7, 9. 9? I'm not too sure.
Will this be the end of our Shanks? I think Shanks had that upper hand and just he could have just removed the bodies early on, the Katakuri or even the Sanji, but the board's being built already, and oh, we have 3. I think this might be over for our Shanks play. We have let's see, minus
2
1
breaks, 3 1Ks, yeah.
Let's just do the math here. The Shanks, he's got 2 Shanks on the board, yeah? He hasn't used his Shanks ability yet. So he's swinging, how much is that?
That was an 8k swing, which is just enough based on his board, based on his cards in hand.
Remember, he's got the 10 drop
8.
Shanks as well, the minus 1000.
Yeah, so he's going for 8 with the Katakuri. This is kind of painful.
Yeah. Now he doesn't. Yeah, this is pretty much over.
And that is
because he has the
he
other.
Just goes for it, right?
Yeah.
If he goes for 9 now, he's banking on the fact at least one of his cards is a brick, or like 3 of those cards are 1Ks, or he can play it safe and try to stall out the game if he's scared. But I'm not too sure if he has enough.
Oh no, that pudding! It absolutely.
The Purple's kind of scared at the moment. He's wondering whether or not to save his Dons to actually try to live next turn or going for game. Because he has what, 2 giants and gear 2 in hand.
That is correct. And he's got the 2k counters and possibly get even more 2k counters due to Gum Gum Giant's ability. Swings 16 to lead. Oh, and GG. Oh no, that pudding legit saved the Bluefy's life. I honestly, the Shanks, oh no, it hurts. Oh no, I honestly thought the Shanks was gonna win. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Shanks was looking very promising, but to be fair, most matchups against Blue Purple and Shanks is like Blue Purple winning a majority of them. But yeah, the Shanks was playing really well actually up until like near that end state where he just slammed down the pudding and it was just all over from there.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Were you you had a feeling that who was your money on at that point?
Honestly, at the point near the middle of that matchup, before the pudding even appeared, I thought the Shanks was actually doing really well in terms of having an established board, and just the amount of like characters that he had on board. But unfortunately, like yeah, he didn't capitalize enough, I guess, and then the Luffy just managed to climb back up and just swing for game.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Oh. Zone, we got. I didn't know.
Hello, is this? Hello.
We're receiving a call right now. Hello.
Hello, is this the Bulbasaur stream?
Yes, it is. Sorry, this is our first caller of the stream. Hello, introduce yourself, please.
Hey man, long time listener, first time caller. Name's Gorm. I'm a big Shanks player. I'm really excited to be here, man.
That's good, Gorm. So, Gorm, how's as our what you call it? Our what are they called? Our roaming reporter. What's going on there in Sydney?
I'm a
Adelaide
roaming
right now.
reporter. I thought it was a first time caller.
Never
Which
mind,
bit are we doing?
You're both.
Both? This is Gorm on the streets. Gorm on the streets. Coming in from Adelaide. We've just finished Adelaide regionals, and me and my boy Toto are walking back home. My best friend.
Oh wow! Hey Toto, how are you? Gorm, please fill us in. What's going on? What happened in Adelaide?
So for all the people, I took Shanks to Adelaide regionals, and I went 4-4.
Oh, 4-4.
Look, stuff that I did, I beat every Bella Betty I saw. I only saw 2 of them. I beat a purple Luffy playing the Dofi package. That was sick. What? Gorm. I beat one more that I can't remember right now.
Gorm. Our viewers in chat are what you call it? They're asking you your insight. Gorm, your thoughts on Gum Gum Giant. What are your thoughts on what do you think?
Ban blue purple.
Ban blue
purple. That's like now that okay. To explain the situation, I swung 20k and a blue purple Luffy counted out 21k. I was upset to say the least.
Oh my gosh.
So that happened. I think double gum gear 2 plus 2Ks was enough. I just think that, ban blue purple, that's the only deck that can do stuff like that. If it was green purple, they would have bricked.
Now, are you heading towards your Airbnb right now, sir?
We sure are.
Now, are you going to be tuning into the stream with us?
Me and the boys will be watching the stream on the big screen. Waiting to see what this band's happen. But great to see that you got the GOAT zone on. Yes. What a guy.
Yeah, fantastic. Oh my god. Hey Zone, he's also in the call as well.
Hello. we just watched a Shanks versus Blue Purple Luffy matchup, and it literally felt like I was watching your game.
That was actually a 1-for-1 recreation of the games that I played. It was great.
Now, Zone, be honest with this question I'm going to ask you, okay? Adelaide or Melbourne? Is this your first time in Adelaide?
Did you say Zone?
Oh, sorry, Gorm. Adelaide or Melbourne? Gorm. Adelaide or Melbourne? What do you like? What's your vibes? Do you feel Adelaide or what? Melbourne's more of your vibes? What's the deal?
Look, Adelaide's cool, but literally as we're walking past, I've got a guy on the train track just yelling out F-word dogs and all that. So that's interesting. No, Adelaide's really cool. We just walked through a sick park. It was mad. We're about 10 minutes off here in the Airbnb. It's nice.
Oh, nice, man. Gorm, look, hopefully, are you going to be staying on the call with us? Or oh my gosh, sorry, Gorm, you cannot see it right now, but they've just showed us all the mangas. We totally just skipped over that. They just totally showed us all the mangas and the
standard mangas and the red mangas.
And the red mangas. My apologies. We just got sorry, Gorm. Like you're just too distracting. I love it. Now, One thing also, Gorm, the representation there in Adelaide, is it like, was there a bit of spice in the deck selections from the players there, or is it more of the things that you often see from Oceania overall?
Look, let's just say Bello Betty won, and yeah, we saw the normal stuff. Like I saw 3 blue purples, so it is what it is at the end of the day.
Oh, is it a 2-day event or just a 1-day event?
Just the one, actually. So we played 8 rounds, 1 undefeated.
Yep.
And yeah, that's it. So they're playing top 16. They would have started about 15 minutes ago,
Yep.
and yeah.
Now, out of the Pokebox boys, Gorm, who did the best? And I don't want to. I don't want to hear his name. I don't want to hear his name. I know who you talk. You know who I'm talking to.
Goat. Alexander Benzi went 5-3 on Shanks as well.
5-3 with Shanks. I have to interview him after this. Speaking of Shanks,
get him on.
By the way, they are showcasing the SP Shanks for OP13, and they have some great details on his pants. The floral pants and the floral pants that Shanks wear. There's only one person that could wear that and still look so gangster. You're missing this out. And even oh my gosh, the red lining on that. Oh my gosh, Gorm, you got to see it. You got to watch it on stream. Get there as soon as possible.
So many variants in OP13.
Yeah.
If the chat can sell me one of those for cheap, that'd be great. Thank you.
Yeah. Now, Gorm, any last words? Any words?
Any last words?
Yeah.
Look, shout out to all the people at Adelaide. Everyone was super nice. I posted all my results up on Twitter if you guys want to see me go through every emotion possible. It's all up on Twitter.
Oh.
And I give my love to, Zone, and Zone is a very worthy replacement. And you guys I want to see the biggest reactions ever to Gum Gum being banned or Blue Purple.
Blue Purple. Sorry to cut you off there. It seems like they're showing us the top 8 characters that got through, and they are. Oh my gosh. Oh, 3 Blue Purple Luffys, 2 Rayleighs, 1 Bella Betty, 1 Green Purple Luffy, and 1 Green Yellow Law. That is correct, yes.
Fantastic.
Band Blue Purple, boys, enjoy the stream. Chat, love you guys all. I'll see you. I'll be around.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gorm. You stay safe. Hopefully, please get back to us safely. All the Pokebox, everyone that's traveling interstate, get back safely. And that's the first and the last caller that we're going to ever accept on stream. Yeah, that was wild. Oh man, yes. Now, Zone. Question for you: if Gum Gum Giant were to be banned, what is the top decks in this meta? What would the top decks in this meta be?
That's a really tough one because at the moment it's like a mixture of Green Zoro, Red Rayleigh, and Blue Purple Luffy. If Blue Purple gets banned, the next thing that's going to come up is probably the Green Zoro, Red Rayleigh, and then the deck list that are going to find ways to defeat it, pretty much, right? So then maybe even like the Red Rayleigh goes out because Green Zoro is going to go out as well. So it's going to be like a mix up of like who's going to be coming out on top because of the like meta battle that like every other deck is going to have with each other once Blue Purple's gone. Because you don't have to build around Blue Purple anymore. Yeah, you're going to be building around Green Zoro and Red Rayleigh. Yeah,
100%. Oh my gosh. Am I tripping out? I think we're seeing a Rayleigh mirror?
No way. No way.
Yes way, sir. Yes way. We're seeing a Rayleigh mirror. It's the last thing that I ever expected.
I don't know if you remember, but in OPO2, when it was literally like a sea of red players, like 75% of the like players were playing red. It was like just like value engine city. So I'm surprised to see it actually coming back in OP12.
Oh my goodness. Wow. It's okay. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually misread. I actually misread. Yes, it dominated the meta. What, OP1, 2, and possibly was it 3 as well? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I level 3, yeah.
But it's good to see it back. it's sort of the situations where it's like, be careful what you wish for. Because I remember back in that OP 123, I was like, man, purple needs to get some love. I love purple. I used to play mono purple Kaido. I was like, when is purple gonna get some love? And then now we fast forward 2, 3, almost 3 years, yeah, from this beginning of this card game, and I'm actually getting sick and tired with all the purple support.
Yeah, 100%. Purple was the weakest for so long, and then it had a good showing of like around like OP5 to like OP8 era, and then the OP9 to 13 era. That's when purple really started to like start topping and actually being a real menace to all of the One Piece community.
No, 100%. For the people that just finished Adelaide regionals, hopefully, yeah, great work. Regardless of what you got, like, you know, going out there, challenging different decks, even like experimenting with the decks that you've been cooking with. Great job on your efforts. Oh, and we're gonna be going. Which, by the way, did he just look at his life? What happened? Did he just look at his life? Did you see that?
That is Don cards.
Oh, there's Don Cosmo. I'm sorry.
What is happening?
I'm sorry. I'm so out of it right now. But yeah, Adelaide people that are watching, shout outs to you guys. Thank you so much for hosting the event for all of Oceania region. And hopefully we get to see you guys in, I think the next event, are you going to New Zealand?
Yeah, I believe it's New Zealand, and then after that is going to be Sydney in November.
Oh, awesome. Hopefully, I get myself a commentating gig. Shout out to Tac Games. Thanks, mate. Okay, so straight into the game. We see Buggy making a comeback from OP01. Not being used in, I mean, yes, it was being used in Zoro, but now it seems like it's made a comeback in Rayleigh decks. For the people who don't know what Rayleigh does at home, Rayleigh is, where is the, I'm shipping out, there is Rayleigh. Is Rayleigh on the, yes it is. So you are not allowed, you cannot have cards with a cost of 5 or greater in your deck according to the rules. So the only thing that you can have is 4 cost cards in your deck. Active main, and once per turn you may reveal 2 event cards from your hand, give up to one of your character with a base power of 4,000 power or less, plus 2,000 during this turn. Wow. I feel like it's forcing you to pay minis. The worst matchup for Rayleigh in this point is, you guessed it, the clown himself, Buggy. So luckily, you know, like I honestly wanted to see some Buggy representation in these regionals, but it seems like we haven't seen any Buggy at all.
Yeah, 100%.
Now you used to be a mono blue advocate. We used to call Dave. So Zone used to have a title for himself in Pokebox back in the early days when One Piece was a thing. He was the meta king. He would play only meta decks such as Doflamingo.
Look, back in OP1 when we were playing Blue Doffy and the kid got slammed down, there's literally like, it's over. There was no way to get around it like you can right now. There was no Red Rock, there was no Gravity Blade. The removal was very scarce back in the day, so it was just tough.
Yeah. It seems like this Rayleigh player is playing more of the Straw Hat package. I could be wrong. Maybe he does have other similar cards. I'm just having a look. He's got the Kid Killer. There's different variants in this deck. I've seen some Zoo archetypes incorporated into Rayleigh with the whole, like, you know, chopper, bring up minis using the animal trait and just fill board. Seems like he's got his 2 searchers, Shaki as well as Nami. It feels like it's totally a mirror because another searcher has been placed on the field, which is basically is Shaki. So, but the thing is with Buggy, and people tend to forget about this, it can't be
KO by Slash.
Yeah, it can't be KO by Slash. That's correct. Yeah.
So it's really good in this mirror matchup just because you have stuff like Zoro, Kid Killer, Buggy, Rayleigh. Those are all Slash characters, right? So then you essentially have some really good ways to just like not get your characters killed. And in a matchup where it's all about establishing your board and rushing, it's very important to keep your characters alive.
Yeah, 100%. Shaki is basically it is a searcher, but also it can. Oh, it says so Shaki is different from other searches. It's similar to Buggy, where you can look at the top 5 cards, reveal up to one Monkey D. Luffy or red event and add it to your hand. Where Buggy's only just be able to search red events. So I think he's just stacking up on events right now. Chat, whatever you do this
Yeah.
weekend, don't play really in pre-release. That is, it sucks. Well, Tozy, in saying that, I think I'm not sure, but most people have been playing, what you call it, just Rainbow Luffy in the stores that I've been attending pre-release to. I don't know whether that was a sarcastic comment, because I'm just thinking from OP12, yeah, are they all minis? Oh, obviously, because it has to be like 4 costs or less, right? Is there any? Let's see. I'm just gonna double check here. It has to
The
be.
highest card that I saw
Hmm.
was it? The best you can play out is like a 4-cost 6k with Rayleigh, right? In pre-release.
Yeah. Oh man. Now back to the game. Going on the 4 Dawn turn, he does have the what you call it, the Zoro to play out. He will have to swing with either the Nami or the Shaki to remove that at least one less body on the field from the opposing Rayleigh. He's revealed 2 cards, event cards, plus 2,000 onto his Shaki. I think he's going to be swinging into body. It feels like this is like a, the Doffy matchup, mirror matchup.
Yeah.
You have to just constantly swing and get rid of the board at this point. And life is not a priority, is that correct?
Yeah, essentially they're always going to have events, right? Their whole decks are rolling out events that have essentially free 2k. So now it's just a matter of like resource battling on how much you want to actually invest in keeping your character alive as keeping your hand full, right? I feel like the 3 searches from the the play on the right was really good. Buggy is really annoying to KO because you can't use your leader to 5k swing into it. So now you have to use one of your characters plus some Dawn in order to actually kill it off. And that's not really as efficient as the person on the right who will be able to pretty much KO that. What's the 1-cost searcher called again? Is it
Shaki?
Korisa?
Which
Shaki?
one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shakiyaku? Yeah.
Yeah, that one you can kill pretty much anything that's on the board right now. But the Buggy, it's alive. It's going to be able to punish back. We'll see what's going to happen for the next turn.
In saying that, with the 5 Dawn turn, if he manages to keep just swing, and try to get the Rayleigh player on the left down to 2 life, he can play himself the Kid Killer character card. Yeah, swing for 7k into lead.
He just gave away a free kill on that character, and now he's got what is it, the mole gun as well, so he could pretty much KO anything as long as he establishes 1 Dawn into the Buggy and then buff himself up with the 2k that he gets from the leader. Get rid of that Luffy. Otherwise he can just establish more board as well.
In regards to, man, you know what's confusing with Rayleigh? His events, because there's so much, like, I get confused with all the Haki event cards that he has. They all look very similar. Well, kind of similar.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Just, what does he have there? He's got himself the Armament Haki. So main, you may attach 1 active Dawn to your Silver's Rayleigh, give up to one of your leaders or characters plus 1,000 during this turn, and it can also be used as a counter, so give up to your character or your Silver Rayleighs plus 2,000 during this battle. That is the card that he has on the 4th from the left, the right side player. He does have a mole gun as well. So mole gun, for the people who don't know at home, it can basically reduce minus 5,000 power during this turn and then KO a character with 6,000 power or more. And then if you have a character with, if you have a character with 6,000 power or more, you can KO up to opponent's characters with 2,000 power or less, which is basically, it's pretty good for the mirror. However, he doesn't have a 6,000 power or more on the field right now. Actually, never mind. He does. He might have, because he does have the 4-cost Luffy that just popped up onto the field.
Yep. Essentially lets you fly more characters onto the board. It will essentially let the play on the right just constantly have 5 characters on board and just swinging 5 sixes into the opponent's face, and the answer for the person on the left would be, do I actually swing into board or do I try to like rush him down as well? Yeah, there's a lot of things that the person on the left has to deal with right now.
Oh man, it feels like, oh my gosh, he's down to 1 life. The amount of swings and the crackback that's going to occur in the next turn, he doesn't run any blockers. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Rayleigh doesn't run any blockers, right? He does have to rely on the event counters that he has. Let's see what he has. He's got the Luffy, he's got a Zoro, he's got the Kid Killer, he's got himself a 2k counter, which is the OPO1, I believe the OPO1 Sanji. Other than that, like we said earlier before, that buggy is a pain in the ass. Like, you can't even swing into it using your leader, which is
essentially a character that can never die. So that means you'll always have pressure on the board, and the only thing that he can really do is to swing into it with either the Luffy, the Bow, and the Nami. But that means 1 less character that you can attack with into their life.
What are the possible options in this situation? Would he have to play the Rush Zoro just to get rid of, just to get bodies off the field? I don't think going for life would be ideal.
Absolutely.
It's look, the 3 life lead is going to impact quite a lot. The fact that 1, if he does decide to take those life, he has more cards in his arsenal to basically use in his turn. He swings 5,000, so it's 5,000 into. Would it be? You would need to clear board at this point, right? 5,000 into either. It would have to be the buggy because yeah, that's such a sticky card.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is that because he has already 5 characters on the board, it just means that it's very risky for the person on the left to actually have a efficient or a good answer, just because on the crackback he's on 1 life. The person on the right is on 3 life. It's a very difficult board state to be in because he has 3 cards up. He has potentially 4 ways to just rush him down next turn because it's just really rough to be going. Actually, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, the person on the right went first, and it shows he's able to establish board much faster.
It is quite intimidating. The person on the Rayleigh player on the left has a lot of cards in hand. I'm just looking at.
True, yeah.
So, I think he's got all of the Haki events. So that observation Haki, you may touch 1 active onto your Rayleigh.
Yeah, he just used 1 to actually go for a search.
Yeah, top 4, and he has to get a reveal up to 1 red event card or up to 1 cost 3 or greater character card and add it to your hand. He decides to get Kid Killer. Won't be able to get the plus 2,000 bonus due to the fact that he's not on 2 life. He has to be at least 2 life to get the 7,000. Please do not swing with your Kid Killer onto the buggy. It would be a total waste. Let's see. I think he's just going for life at this point, right?
Let's have a look.
Okay. So, due to the fact that there's 2 attached Don on the field, Luffy does get buffed up to plus 2,000. So he's swinging 6 into. What is he swinging 6 into? 6 into lead, I believe. He is holding the Armin and Haki. Yep, he uses the Armin and Haki, goes up to plus 2,000, goes to 7,000, swings 8 into lead. He decides to take it. Is there any triggers? No, there's no triggers. However, he does get himself a 2k counter. Now swinging 7 into lead. Don, 1 Don open. What can he use that 1 Don for? He doesn't have any 1 cost counters, 1 cost event counters. So I'm just assuming that he's going to be using all those.
I think he might just use the rest of the Don to either try to kill one of the characters on board.
Yep.
But it looks like he must have an event that's a 1 cost. Do they run anything?
I don't think so. Because I know that the Rayleigh just relies on 0 cost events at this point. And my son is like, hey Roxas, how are you? Sorry guys, if you're all good? Oh, yeah. Sorry guys. Roxas just woke up from his nap. So he'll be joining us at the commentating booth. Now, with how much Don open? That's 7 Don. With 7 Don up, there are possible moves that he can go. He can either what you call it? He can go for the kick killer combo. He buffs him. He buffs his character up. He's swinging. What is that? 5,000 into life. He's just baiting it out to the point that he can just finish it off with a kick killer if he wanted to. He does have a potential 2, 3 more swings if he wants to. If he wants to
I think at this point in the game, he's trying to mitigate all the resources that the person on the left has on his hand and just go for game next turn. Yeah, this is gonna be very punishing.
Is that the event? What is that? Is that the King Kong gun? The event card from OP. What is that? Yeah, King Kong Gatling. Plus 3,000 to leader or your character.
And then it has a conditional effect that also boosts it an extra 1,000.
Massive hits going his way, but does he have enough counter to kind of like protect himself for the next round? Because it is actually quite close, if I'm not gonna lie. He has 1 life left. What is he going to choose from? Okay. Sorry guys, you might hear some squeaking because Roxas has 2 balloons for some reason. Apologies if you can hear that. So what do we have here? He decides to get himself a Sanji, probably just for the counter. I don't think he was able to get himself a 2k counter from that surge. Swings. He will need to attach 1 more Dawn onto the field in order to get that plus 2,000 buff from the 4-cost Luffy, and he does exactly that. Now the Luffy has met the condition by having 2 attached Dawn onto the field. It can be anywhere, it doesn't have to be onto the character. What can he do now? I've never seen Red have so much cards in my life. Like, so many.
Yeah, 100%. They've got a lot of searches. They've got a lot of things that they can do. Yeah, this matchup is actually really interesting just because it's the micro plays that you do that causes wins in this game.
Yeah. And he gets himself the Mole Gun. Decides to KO. It was the Nami, I believe. Yeah, Nami. Swings 2,000 into the...
Yep, the Luffy's on like negative at the moment, so it's probably going to go
7,000 into the 5,000 Kid Killer. Will he counter out of it? And yes, he does. And then another 6,000 into lead. And there's the 2k counter. Running low on resources. Can he actually clutch it? Will he have to go? What can he do? 7, 9?
Yep, so it looks like the person on the right is very confident with the amount of amount of cards that he has left for defense. There's essentially 2 attacks, unless he pays an extra 3 or 4 to get rushes. So let's see what happens. He's going to go for a
8k swing.
7k swing.
Yeah, yep. And he does have himself a Zoro. Oh, playing the Boa Hancock. Plus 2. Sorry, uses 2 Dawn. What is he going to get from that? Probably counter. Yep. And that is the what man, I hate those hockey ones are so confused. So this one, I believe it was a counter as well. So it was a give up to one of your character or Rayleigh plus 2,000 this battle, and then you may rest 1 of your Dawn cards. If you did, give all of your opponent's characters and leaders minus 1,000 during this turn.
He's just building that up just so that the other guy can't attack. He's got about 3 of those in hand, so it's pretty good. It might be able to survive 1 additional turn, actually.
Yep. With 4 Dawn up, will he use the Mole Gun? Or he decides to use the Zoro instead. There we go. Swing, 5 into... Can't swing into the Luffy, the 4-cost. He'll have to swing into the Shaki or even just life. If he swings into the buggy, please do not forget that Zoro is / attribute. Trixie's no bans yet. It would, after the 2 more games, there should be the bans that usually will be announced at the end of this stream. That's all good, mate. Worst case scenario, guys, feel free to follow us on our socials. I go by Pulvesaur on Facebook or even my Twitter page. So my X link is also there, available on stream. That's where I post most of the stuff. I will be also posting the top 16 decks that have made it to the Adelaide regionals that just had occurred. So please look out for that as well. Back to the game. He's swinging 5 into lead. It's like in a blink of an eye. All of a sudden the player on the right just decides to all of his hand sources just dwindle down. Now, in response, the Rayleigh player on the right can go with a Zoro and even a Kid Killer. However, I don't think that will be the ideal play here, due to the fact that he has a lot of cards. I believe there's a lot of counter as well in hand. He's got the Conqueror's Haki, minusing 1000 power to all of his opponents. So I think at this point, maybe some attached Don would be the best play here. Sleepy George, is this the live stream of the finals and banlist announcement? This is the live stream. Yes, that is correct, Sleepy George. This is the live stream for the finals. So everything is just, yeah. Okay, that is 5,000 into lead. Will he use his zero cost events now to minus everything down to minus 1,000, including the leader?
I just looked at the hand on the play on the left. He has a lot of bricks, and once he utilizes that one Don, he's gonna be essentially counterless, right?
That is correct. Yeah, it is kind of scary. Let's see here.
Because that counter isn't one of those events where it's got a main effect and then a counter effect. It's just a counter effect. So then once he utilizes one, he's pretty much counterless.
Yeah. No, wait, he can. Because, wait, I'm just looking. That is the Conqueror's Haki, yeah? So if he can still give up to his Rayleigh plus 2,000 during the battle. And then if he can't fulfill, he doesn't have to fulfill the second requirement. Yeah. So even though if he's got one rested Don, he can still use his plus 2,000 just to buff up his Rayleigh. So maybe it might be maybe standing a chance. However, we have to.
I think his idea is he's gonna cause those cause that event to come out and then end the game with the rushes, because those won't be affected by the actual event itself.
Yeah, and we have to also pay attention that the Rayleigh on the right has still active Don. So it's not looking good. I mean, he probably most likely will play the Kid Killer just to whittle down the events in hand. Kid Killer. He's also got the Mole Gun. He does also have an unblockable, which I don't think is going to be quite useful unless he decides to buff up one of the leaders.
Okay, so did he use that event just then or no? Oh, he just used it for the 2k counter. Okay.
A lot of decisions being made here. I mean, it is quite intimidating if I were to put myself in the player's shoes, seeing that amount of cards. You don't know what's going to happen. Like, he still hasn't used his zero cost event, which allows him to minus 1,000 power all of the opponent's character cards and leader. So swinging 5 into lead, I think he's definitely going to go for the Kid Killer approach. What is he having?
There he goes. Everything's dropped down by 1k. His leader's attack misses. So now he can attach 2, go to 5 again. He's trying to be efficient. He's trying to remove as much cards as possible before going for the big swing with Kid Killer.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work out, then he's probably going to start going for board. But judging by the cards in his hand, it's not looking really good.
Yeah, Dev, bans will be announced at the end of this tournament. So we are 2 more games away from hearing the ban list.
Yep, he's gonna slam down. Oh, he decides to go for board instead.
Interesting. I mean, Yeah, I think that would be a very very interesting choice because like you need to. He's covering he's just covering his arm. Like those 4 cards, we don't know. He doesn't know what those 4 cards are. He might have actually have. He's got 3. He's baiting out the 3 Don. So maybe he's trying to say like, oh yeah, I've got 3 Conquerors, or is it Conquerors? Yeah, 3 Conquerors Haki events in hand. I dare you to swing at me. It forces him to swing into the characters instead.
Definitely a safe route. It means that he doesn't have as much attacks next turn.
Yeah.
He's banking the left player to go all in this turn and guaranteeing the win next turn.
Now he does have another Rush Zoro. The player on the left could most likely just, I don't know, he could probably just clear board if he wants to. He does have 2 Mole Guns there. However, he won't be able to KO. Let's see. He has to have one character that has plus 6,000 power in order for the secondary effect of Mole Gun to occur. Oh, there we go. He swings 8 into a lead. Trying to clutch it out. Let's see let's see what he replies with. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think he has much of an answer besides going for game at this point. Just because of the cards that he has in his hand, there's really nothing you can do to stall out this game.
5 into lead. Oh, I think this is pretty much up and -1. Zoro.
Ooh.
Okay, here we go. 9 into lead. Trash 1. Give 1 rest. And come at me, bro. And GG. Who would have thought Rayleigh won? So that's pretty much it. Zone, do you need to go soon?
Nah, I think I'm good for one more game.
Fantastic. Good to hear. Congratulations to our Rayleigh player. Really, great work on that, especially. Hello, testing. Sorry, my mic just cut off. My apologies if that hurt your ears.
You're back.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, congratulations to our Rayleigh player. We're gonna see more more OP13 leaks. Seems like I think they might be showing the Gorosei, the SP, the SP art, drawn by the artist of Jujutsu Kaisen. Are you going to? What do you think of the artwork, by the way, of the Gorosei?
Oh, I love the artwork from Jujutsu Kaisen. It's just very unique in its art style, and it fits really well with the Gorosei transformations as well. So it just matches nicely.
Hopefully they show us what the top 4 is. I think there is, top 4. Can you imagine if the top 4 is going to be Rayleigh versus Luffy? How does Rayleigh go up against that matchup?
I think it's a solid 50-50. I think. Either the Rayleigh can establish enough on board to just swing 6s. Otherwise, the blue purple can recover with its life gaining abilities and establishing blockers at the end of the game, and just stalling it out enough.
Yeah,
it's a very toss up.
2 more rounds. I think it's 2 more rounds of doing top 4 and then finally the last grand final. Oh, and speaking of which, there is the Gorosei. So for the people that don't know at home, the Gorosei, this specific artwork has 2 versions of it. If you pay attention to the top left-hand corner, it is just a regular 4 cost. And you'll see the difference between the 2 artworks later on. And there it is. There's the difference. You can see the top left. They have the pentagram sign there, the summoning circle that the Gorosei use in order to kind of teleport in and out to different locations in the anime. Spoilers alert! Yeah, there's spoilers alert here. A lot of the Gorosei have not been revealed yet in regards to what devil fruit they use. Only if you've seen the anime. If you're not up to date, I do apologize. They have shown Saturn's devil fruit ability. You will be seeing the other devil fruit, what other devil fruit the Gorosei are using as well. So yeah, I love it. Far out. It's gonna be very expensive. I don't know what the hit rates are going to be. It's here we go. Here's, oh my gosh, guys and girls, look at that! All of the Gorosei, all lined up it's cool that you can see in the background the original form, their human form. So yeah, there's the earthworm, there's the bird, there's the warhog, and then not the bird. There's the bird, and the other one is what you call it, the horse guy. It's so cool. I can't wait to see how these things will be animated. And then this is a comparison to the. Oh my gosh, David, please look. Stop.
I'm having a look. Then there's too many. My funding isn't enough.
Yeah, I got it. That is way too. Like, come on, look at that. Imagine if someone rocks up to locals, they main emu. You know they main emu if they spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars just getting the alternate arts of those Gorosei. That is, look at that. Side by side comparisons. Get out of here. What is that? I love it. Sorry for the people that haven't caught up to the anime and the manga, but yeah, massive spoilers alert. Look at that. Would you buy a playset of those if you're maining emu, Zone?
Bruh, I don't think I can. My wallet can afford it. I think even like the standard, like the non like, what would you call this? Alternate art, and then like the
I would say SP, I think.
SP,
Yeah.
like even the alternate arts are gonna go for a lot of money, just because maybe even the Jujutsu Kaisen fans might actually pick up these cards as well, just because they look so like mad.
Yeah, Blitzsteel says the lightning is missing on the standard ones. That's correct. So you don't see the haki. Now it seems like we're going to go on break. Please stay tuned if you haven't done so already. I would highly appreciate it if you guys can please like and subscribe to this video and to the channel and hit that notification bell because I do often go live and we try to get like English coverage to from Japan all the way to various parts of the world. Really appreciate your support there. We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes for the second last round for this tournament. See you shortly.
All right, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but the top 4 has come out. 1 blue purple Luffy. I think that's 1 green purple Luffy, 1 red yellow Bella Betty, and 1 red Rayleigh.
Sorry about that, guys. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was spending time with my son and my wife. Okay.
Top 4, top 4.
Top four. Where's my phone? Hold on, give me a second. Where's my phone?
It's blue purple Luffy, I think green purple Luffy, a red yellow Betty, and red Rayleigh.
Sorry, guys, about that. I had to get my lens.
Yeah, I think I got it. I
Mhm.
told them that it was a
Yeah.
BP, GP, red yellow Bella Betty, and 1 red Rayleigh.
Okay, hopefully
And it looks like the Bella Betty's playing.
Fantastic. Okay. Sorry about that. Apologies, everyone. The ban list will be Blast 23. The ban list will be available after the final round, and this is the second last round. So grand finals will be after this. Okay. Now Bella Betty against, I believe, Luffy. Luffy.
Let's have a
Oh
look.
no, never mind. It's yeah, it's green, purple, Luffy.
Green
instead.
purple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Green, purple, Luffy. This is actually not good. This is not a great matchup for the Luffy player, because the Bella Betty is just gonna swing, 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 bring out the Karasus. What are you gonna do? Oh man, I've seen this matchup plenty of times, and it feels like that Bella Betty has the upper hand. The ability to just get into, like, just swarm the board. The Karasus are going to be a pain in the ass. Like, the fact that, what? Oh, I can get myself to plus 1,000, so 6,000 power. Not really going to happen, especially if you have a Karasu. Better yet, if you have 2 Karasus on the board, it is going to be extremely painful.
Yeah.
the
And green purple Luffy is
Mm.
notorious for having like sometimes just really bricky hands.
Yes.
So it doesn't really help its case when it's aggro and they're all like 6 to 7k swings before you even get up your Sanji Pudding combo going.
Mm.
It's gonna be very interesting to see if this GP can get their way out of this one.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, look, is the green purple Luffy going to get all the necessary cards he needs? Will he get the Sanji Pudding? Will he get the that Zoro, the 4-cost Zoro, I believe? Is that the rush one? There's a 4-cost Zoro. I'm just gonna double check. It's the East Blue one.
Oh, the one that can rest and then gets rushed. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, might actually be good for this matchup because it can just kill off any early cards such as like the Searcher or
Yes.
like the 2-cost Kuma or something like that.
Mm.
Just slow down the game a little bit.
In saying that, Zone, by the way, are you going to any more pre-releases?
I am probably not.
Okay.
How about yourself?
I am going tomorrow at Pokebox. So if you live around Melbourne, around the Pascoe area, feel free to drop by a Pokebox, and yeah, hopefully get to see you guys all there. Now, and this is a great hand for Arabella Betty. Reason being, 1, there's a Karasu. 2, there's a couple of 2k counters. There's a Bartholomew Kuma. There's a Kuma on KO 2 plus the KO 2,000 power or less. The defensive, look, he's got some defensive options there. He's got 3 2k counters as well as the Deadman game. However, no bodies to put on the field and no search.
Yeah, usually you want to have like Nami on first turn, Zorojuro on the second turn into like Sanji Pudding and all that kind of fancy stuff.
Yes.
This hand's not too bad. It can hold off the Bella Betty for a little bit, but if he doesn't get any big dudes on board or anything that could be swung into the Bella Betty characters, it could get a bit rough.
Yeah. Oh man, and this. So ideally, you want to go. Do you want to go first or second as Luffy?
I think going second is really good if you have like Nami into your stage, play Zorojuro next turn, and then you could play Sanji Pudding on your three turn play, and then play out the Zorojuro with your leader ability. So That's usually what I prefer, but let's see what happens.
You know what's... Oh no, he decides to take the Ivankov instead. I guess just for the extra body. He did see another Karasu there. The one thing with Bella Betty is that you are lacking hand resource, so you definitely need to outrush your opponent, swarming the board as much as you can. Then he decides to, let's see, pass his turn with 2 Dawn active. Goes on to the 3. What can you do here? Well, probably swing with, like, put a search with that, and then find himself a... Is there a 3-cost body that you can play with Revolutionary Army? I don't think so.
There is the what's the person with the orange hair that can have rush, but it's not really good unless you actually have other stuff to play it with.
Oh, Inazuma. Yeah, yes.
Inazuma, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's that 5-cost Sabo. I believe that was from EVO2 Sabo. That's what it does. Oh, it's a 4-cost Sabo. My apologies. Active main. You may risk this character and give up to one of your Revolutionary Army characters other than Sabo plus 2,000 during this turn. Not also that, but it's also great as a 2K counter. He decides to play the Koala. Not doing the on-play ability. I guess it's just to have a body on the field so he can swing 6,000 onto lead using the Bella Betty's leader ability. And anybody on the board is better than having nobody on the board, right?
Yeah, it just means that he'll have the 5 cost out next turn to play out another body, and then setting up for that buff up for the next turn just to be able to just swing hard. The green purple Luffy player does find a Zorojuro though, so he might be able to find a Sanji Pudding, but looks like he didn't actually hit it.
Now, playing the Zorojuro, getting himself a searcher. That new Nami leader, the new Nami support. I believe that is the 2 cost. It is like a searcher. But the best thing about it is it's got a trigger, so always good to come out of your life. Sorry if you can hear my son in the background. He is having a massive discussion about what to watch right now. So speaking of which, there's Inazuma, the 3 cost that we just mentioned before. Decides to trash 1 card using the leader ability, the stage ability, siphoning through. What can he get? Will he get himself a Bella Betty Searcher, or maybe get himself a Koala Blocker? We do see the 4-cost Ivankov there for the people at home. It is Ivankov. Sorry, give me a second.
I think if it's at 7k power or more, you can play out a Revolutionary Army card.
That is correct.
Like
Yes, that is correct. Yes, that's correct. And so many Ivankovs in this deck. I think there's only 2.
Absolutely.
I think. With 4 Dawn open, he can play that. Then he can buff his leader, but I don't think he will be able to. He's on 5 Dawn, right?
Yes, he's on 5 Dawn. Yep.
So what are the possible things he can do? Play the Ivankov?
Yeah,
maybe.
He has another 5-cost Ivankov as well, which lets him look at the top 3 and play another body. So if he doesn't want to deplete his hand, he can do that, which I think he's going to go for. He might play out like a
Lindbergh,
a Karasu or Lindbergh.
Very nice. For the people that so Lindbergh, what it does is it's the if this character has 7,000 power or more, KO up to one of your opponent's 3,000 power or less. You won't be able to get rid of the Zorojuro because it is 6,000 power, and I don't think that there's that much power reduction being used in Bella Betty apart from the Karasu.
Yeah, it's just a nice card anyway. Just because it's a 5k body that can go up to 8 for the next turn. He's just putting bodies on board.
Now, did they release the next packer? No, not yet. It will be at the end of the tournament. I should probably just get a bot to do that, just so people get asking. But yes, it's at the end of the tournament. If anyone in chat can just keep replying to the people that keep asking, we'd really appreciate that. I sound like a broken record, but yes. Now 5 into lead, he decides to take it. We do see the stage card there. You know what we haven't seen? We haven't seen the 5-cost Sanji Pudding. But we do see... What is that? Is that a 7-cost? Oh no, he's playing the Luffy Taro. Wow.
Yeah, they run normally like one or two of them just so that they can just establish more on the board as well and pressure the opponent. But I think at the moment he either is going to try to search. He has one way to play out this the Sanji pudding this turn, but I don't know if he actually wants to do that at the moment. So he can use the stage, look at some cards on his deck, and then hopefully get a Sanji pudding to play. But maybe he's just looking for another Zorajura at the moment.
With the amount of searching,
he's going to be able to grab the Zorajuro. He's going to play that out, get a Sanji pudding, or
that's if he
potentially
doesn't
another
whiff.
2k counter.
What does he have? Is it a Sanji
At
pudding?
the moment,
Yes, it is. He got one.
yeah. But now he either has the option to either play for surviving or playing for the efficiency. So
Yep. Gets himself the restand Luffy.
yeah,
Definitely going
he's
to.
going for the play where he just tries to kill off everything on the board versus really needing to buff up his leader.
To use his leader ability, buffs him up to, gets 2 Don remaining. What, swing 7?
Yeah.
Will there be a trigger? Oh,
So he's gonna go for a 7/7.
Kuma? Is that a Kuma or is it Lindbergh? I feel like he's just calculating. Oh, what is that card? I think it's a Lindbergh. If it's a Lindbergh, that's gonna be fantastic. OP12 format. That is correct, Packer. Is it Lindbergh? Is it? I think it is. Yes, it is. It's Lindbergh, another body on the field. Oh my, this is what you don't want. 1 Lindbergh? Yeah, sure, why not? 2 Lindberghs? That's gonna be a problem. That's one thing.
This is getting kind of dangerous.
It's kind of scary because, like, you don't see a lot of red cards having a bit of the yellow attribute because with like yellow, like with the triggers, you get to play, for example, the land of Wano samurais. If they have 3 cards, if your opponent has 3 life or less, you can play this card. But the fact that it's in red, I guess it really caters to Bella Betty being red and yellow. So yeah, interesting. Now he's just thinking: is he going to? Does he have enough counter? He does have enough counter. He's got a Zeus and also a Sabo if he wishes to swing for 6.
The green purple Luffy has 6 Don next turn, and he's on 6k at the moment. So even if like he tries to defend this turn, it's gonna be really rough because if he Gum Giants, he's gonna be on 4 next turn, and that's not gonna be very good to closing out the game. And the Bella Betty's gonna discard a card and go 8k on him, and it's gonna be a really rough time.
Yeah, probably.
He does have 2k counters, so that's pretty nice, but
alright. Now, sorry about that, guys. Okay. Yep. So still calculating whether he wants to swing or not, but I don't know what he's stalling it out for, because he just swing, right? Swing, and the other Zojora can swing as well, right? No, he starts to swing 7 into lead. He does have enough counter, but the thing is he willing to sacrifice one of the things? No, he decides to take it. Is there going to be another trigger? Ooh, there's another trigger. There's another trigger. Can you imagine 3 Lindberghs?
This is hurting my soul. It's like playing against yellow, but it's red-yellow. And it's...
Yeah. Is it Lindbergh? Yeah. 3 Lindberghs, that's wild. Oh my goodness, that is crazy.
Yeah, he's not even gonna look at his hand anymore. He's just gonna try to go for it.
There is an option he can do. He can actually get rid of all the characters.
Karasu?
He can.
He
Oh
can,
no!
he
Oh no!
can.
But he's got the 6 cost thing. He can just go for game. So he'll have to go for game at this point.
He's got Karasu in hand. He's got a large set of bodies as well. He can do a lot of things at the moment.
Oh, he has to go for a 2K. He has to get 2K counters at this point, right? What did he end up getting? Oh no, he go for a rush as well. So he's able to put the Karasu, yeah, then get himself a whatchamacallit, the Inazuma, then swing. But regardless, will he have enough? Because I'm looking at the counter, he doesn't have any Don up.
Yeah, he has no Don up. He's got, how many bricks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bricks in his hand. He could just start off swinging for like 8s and see how he replies to these attacks.
The revolution. Wait, so if we.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the on play one. What does the other one do? No, he's already got rid of the other Ivankov. All right.
Karasu.
Yeah,
he does.
Here we
Dropping it
go.
down to 5.
This is make or break, man. This is scary. Can you imagine if he pops his off?
Bad.
Oh.
I feel so bad for the green purple player. He just wanted to go. But just gave the Balbeti so much of an advantage.
Yeah. He doesn't go for the
Yeah, I don't think he's going for the buff up just yet.
Yeah.
He just wants to see what happens with this reply.
Here we go. 70-5. If only that Luffy was 4,000 rather than 5,000.
Yep. To be efficient, he has to Gatling.
He's got 2K counters.
Yep. He just asks how many attacks he has for
Yeah.
after this swing.
He doesn't. Is he gonna get a brick hand? Oh, and it's a plus 1,000 counter. Here we go. He will have to go for a game, but I don't think he's gonna have enough to do it. Pressures 1, or 3. 3. So 8s.
He's
What
going
he
for
goes-
the buff.
We go 7, 8, 8, 8. Is that the only thing? Is that the thing he can do? 7 into lead. He does have Gatling, 0 cost. Can trash one of his. Probably trash the Luffy Taro. No, he takes it instead.
If he even defends like one of these, I think he's gonna go for board next, just because he needs to live next turn. He's got 2K counters in his hand as well.
Yeah, that's it. It's pretty much over. He doesn't have enough, unfortunately. There we go. Boom.
No, I think he has enough to defend.
Oh no, I said it doesn't. Like, yeah, I mean, like the Belabedi has lost this one. He doesn't have enough attack power. Is what I was saying. So my apologies. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's very unfortunate. Do you feel that if he was a Karasu, if he was on 5,000 and went down to 4,000, he would have a chance? I think he would have. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he would have.
Wow, he had the triggers. I guess he used all of his RNG there.
So he's on 6 Don this turn. He's gonna play the Luffy. He's gonna go 7-7, 6-6-6, or he can go 6-6-6 and then 7.
There we go. Swing.
Yeah, he's just gonna swing 5 and then go 7-9.
Oh, that hurts. Wow. Back at it. Far out. That's very unfortunate. But look, hey, all the best to the Luffy player. So we'll be seeing a green purple Luffy, and hopefully we get to see it. So the other matchup would have been Rayleigh against the Luffy. Yeah. Wow. Well, it is what it is.
Honestly, fantastic job by the green purple. Like I didn't expect him to be able to hold his ground like that, and yeah, it was fantastic.
Oh well. Now, ladies and gents, we kind of got sidetracked with the discussion, and since we have a lot more viewers, hey, people that just joined the chat, thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys tuning in to Zone and I commentating the finals. I think we're all excited to see what the ban list is. You know what? In chat right now, if you can speak, okay, if you can't chat, you would have to subscribe to the channel. But I ask you, list down the 4 cards that you want banned, or what do you think your 4 predictions are for the ban list that's coming up after this round? What do you think they are? And since I have you guys all there, I also want to go back to my discussion. Oh, do you need to go, by the way, Zone?
Sorry?
Do you need to go soon?
I should be good for the last game, so let's do that.
Yeah, fantastic. While I still have you all here, we're not going to go for a break. We're just want to ask you all that in relation to the discussion that we had. Here it is. So, back to this discussion. I need help, guys. So for the people that just tuned in, long story short, I ended up getting offline regional packs from so these are the most recent ones. And what happened was, I thought it was an error pack. On the right-hand side here, this card is fully textured, so you can see all the glisten and everything. This is fully textured. It has no offline or online regional, offline or online logo on it. And on the bottom left, it's got a stamp. This one over here is the normal version. So you can see that it's got the offline logo and it's not textured and it has no stamp on the bottom left. Now, I'm going to go back to what I was saying before over here. Apparently, I'm not sure if this guy is trolling, but shout out to the guy who's out here. So this is what happened. There's a guy that pulled this law. Where is he? Where's the responses for this? There was one reply here. Apparently, there's a guy here. Someone in Reddit pulled this law, or it was on Facebook. He pulled the law. It was exactly the same thing. It was all textured. It had no logo, and it's got a stamp here on the bottom left. There's a story to this. Before this post was made on Twitter, a guy at Gen Con was given a offline regional pack. He pulled this law, and he said in one of his comments, I'll show you on Facebook, apparently when he pulled it, Bandai said that they wanted the card back because it was a printing error, or there was an error with the printing. Obviously, and they offered, apparently in what he said in the comments, they offered him to give him a regular version of the law, but he declined it. Then Bandai, One Piece Bandai, decided to put this post up, which is those who have joined Championship 25 to 26 offline or regional may have gotten a card in the pack where there is a logo that does not include the offline and online and has the same processing as the finalist card. This is not an error. These are part of the lineup but included a low pull rate. So enjoy if you're lucky enough to get one. So I've gotten one. I got really I think out of all the 4, which is the Kid Killer, Law, Chopper, and Bonnie, I think I've got the best possible alternate art. So this is classified as an alternate art. My conundrum is, ladies and gents, is that I don't know how much this thing is being sold for. Because if you look at TCG market, sorry for the people that heard this story just before, but for the people that just joined, it doesn't show anything and no pricing because it would say alternate art. Here's the regular version, which is the offline regional participation pack. Normal version, it would say textured foil. Here is the finalist version. Okay, it says finalist, but then here we have the champion version. But there's no card there's no Kid Killer version. I think it hasn't been pulled yet. I don't know if anyone else has pulled it. Please let me know if you have. I'm just gonna defend myself. I actually just want to sell the card because it doesn't fit my collection. I just want to buy mangas. I just want to buy cards to complete my master set. But however, I want to sell it for a price that is not overpriced, but it's not underpriced either. So if you could please help me, please let me know in chat if you've ever pulled one yourself, okay? Please let me know. This it's kind of like, yeah. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether I should get it graded or not. I don't know whether I should, yeah. Gorm told me that it's not a printing error. It's like, it's an actual thing. The thing is, there's only 2 people in the world that have pulled this. This law is from one guy and another person, which is myself. I don't know what to do, guys. You know what? Giveaway, everyone. Let's do a giveaway now. Oh, here, this is the guy. Look, here. Why did you ask me to return mine at an event? Apparently, he kept his. Thank God you passed. So this is the guy that pulled the law. See, why did you ask me to return mine? He replied. So I don't know. So yeah, guys, if you have any advice, like, letting you know, I'm not a scalper, okay? Gorm, you shut your mouth. I know you're out there. You're probably like, oh, he's definitely a scalper. I'm not a scalper. I just want to know what is the correct price because I honestly want to, 1, actually get money to buy myself a brand new headset, or 2, get myself some mangas. Broadcast it back. Oh, thank you. And we're back. Thank you very much for that, Zone. Oh my gosh. Oops. Okay, there we go. And we have Rayleigh beat Luffy.
We're going for a BP Luffy-less final.
Yes, guys. Yes. Oh my gosh, guys and girls. This is pretty cool. I was actually wanting to see the Rayleigh win this one. I honestly did because I'm sorry for the Luffy leaders, Luffy lovers out there. I'm sick and tired of it. I don't want to see any more Bluffies in the finals. I just want to see something unique and fun, Since when did we do a segment of pulls? Hey, Gorm, first of all, yeah. If you were here right now, you would have stopped me. But I need advice from people that are watching right now. We have 347 viewers that are watching right now. Thank you so much for your support. Make sure you follow Zone on X. I posted up there for you guys. Zone, are you excited for this fight? Who do you think is going to win here?
Absolutely. I think the matchup generally tends to slightly favor the Rayleigh just because of the aggression early on. But if the Green Purple is able to establish the 6k leader and just be able to just like attack into like the characters before like he gets rushed down, it generally will work out for the Green Purple. But let's see what happens.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm getting like, I think this is a great climactic ending to this final. We're going to see 2 cards, two leaders, going head to head. One of them, still being a strong deck, but definitely not stronger than the Do you think Luffy is stronger than Rayleigh?
Luffy is stronger than Rayleigh. I just think Luffy as a leader just has generally good matchups against everything. That's why it's so good. Like it's never gonna like be in a bad matchup normally. And I guess for Rayleigh, it does have generally good matchups as well, but it has like a bad matchup against like stuff like a now.
Yeah.
And like there's like aggro counters. So in terms of like tier list, I think Blue Purple just stays at the top.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh my goodness. That is actually a pretty good hand from the Luffy.
That is fantastic, yeah.
A searcher and also another card resource to your hand with a stage card. I'll take it.
Yeah. If he's going second, it's a very strong hand. He can search twice. He can search once and then draw a card, and then be able to. If he wants to dig a bit deeper, he can replay out the stage and then just find out Zorojuro into like other bodies and stuff like that.
Then we have here 3 searches. My apologies. And the Rayleigh has a pretty good hand as well, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I think both of them have very strong hands. They both have good openers. And now it's just a matter of what the searchers find and who can play to their strengths and be able to push the other one out of the game.
Now, who's going first is the question, because if the Luffy's player is going first, a second, it's going to be quite of an advantage for him due to the fact that he can play on curve. He can probably use that Nami searcher to get himself a Zorojuro and get himself another card in hand. And it seems like the Luffy is going to go first. Gets himself one card.
Potentially stage. Yep, he just wants to draw first to see what he can actually find before actually searching for it. So.
People in chat, shout out, give us a tell us in chat who just finished the Adelaide event, and if you're watching from Adelaide right now, just let us know. Yeah, shout out to the people in Adelaide. Playing two searches. One is Nami. Did he whiff on the first search? Yes, he did. He whiffed. Oh no, it was a buggy search, and he got himself a. Never mind. He didn't whiff. He should be all right.
All right, 2 bodies for the Rayleigh. Next is going to be Luffy. He's going to probably play out 2 searches with both of the Namis.
Yes.
Hopefully looking for what?
Zojuro? Or probably another Sanji?
Yeah, he's definitely going to Sanji Pudding next turn.
Yeah.
And then he just needs another target for the Luffy Taro for the turn after that. So.
Or he could probably hear me out, go all the way up to 7 Don. Then play Luffy Taro and the Sanji Pudding. He could probably play himself another searcher and get himself a Nami. People that are Tarnished Consort says, "Yo, bro, long shot here, but do you know where I can watch the Manchester regional stream?" Manchester regional stream? I can't find the official link anywhere. I will try to find it for you, sir. Let's see. If anyone in chat does know, please post up the link here in chat for our friend Tarnished Consort. Gets himself a 2k counter. Now, with 2 Don available, he's got 2 options. One, he could play the Nami or play the stage, but I think at this point he will just play the Nami, get himself top 4, look for a Straw Hat other than Nami, and gets himself a... Ooh, we got a Sanji Pudding. He can go for the closer if he wants to, but he decides to go with the Zojuro instead, searching more and more cards through his deck, trying to get the ideal pieces. He decides to pass on the finisher card, which is the Restart Luffy, which is, as you would. Now, it's now just building bodies at this point because Luffy won't be using his leader ability to go up to plus 6,000 yet, plus 1,000 yet. Okay. Uses the leader ability, buffs up the Nami. Place 3. Wait, what just happened there?
He showed 2 events to buff the Nami to 4k and then attach 1 Don to swing for 5.
And then why does he have 2 extra bodies on the field? Oh, it's because of the Luffy ability.
Yep, Luffy and then invisibility into the
that's correct.
3.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, still need. So I'm still wrapping my head around Rayleigh.
A couple of options this GP might have. He can go Zorojuro into another 1-cost event search, or just set up the Sanji Pudding so that he can defend a little bit better against his aggression.
Yeah, and with the 5 Don available, he does either go... He possibly go for this, Sanji Pudding, and then use the Luffy Taro into the Zojuro, yeah?
Yeah, because he's going to get a couple more Don to play with.
Sorry if you can hear my son in the background. By the way, guys and girls, if you don't want to watch the whole entire live stream, I will be uploading the separate matches onto my YouTube channel. So if you wish to just rewind and watch the matches yourself, that will be available for you after this stream. Now, back to the game. He decides to use a 1-cost search event, which is the... gets himself a Straw Hat. Goes for the 4-cost Zoro blocker. Uses the stage card to buff up, which I'm assuming he'll buff up the Sanji Pudding. But do you reckon it's actually even worth buffing up at this point? Because like most of the KO abilities from events from Rayleigh is all power based anyway, so there's no point. But I guess it's just to, you know,
Yeah, it's just to do something with the stage in case he has something that's cost related.
Yeah.
I mean, there is no like benefit to it, but it's always good to just.
Yeah. So I need you to take the wheel for a bit. My son needs my attention. Give me a second, please.
Oh, good. So Gum Gum Giant could be the last time we see it, guys. Grabs it into his hand. He's gonna get ready for when he goes down to like 1 or 2 life. Currently the green purple Luffy is on 6k. So we'll see what the Rayleigh has to do during this turn. The Rayleigh player does have Mulgun in his hand, and he has a 6k body with the Sanji. So potentially he could KO the Sanji Pudding after going for the 6k swing.
With the Mulguns, he can. So is it you can reduce then KO, right? But does he have to have a 6,000 power body on the field?
Yep, and that would be the Sanji. So on your turn, it goes up by 3k power.
Oh yes, that's correct. Yes. Now decides to take 1 life. Oh, gets himself the finisher card, the Restand Luffy. Thank goodness that card is getting reprinted in PRVO2 because I need to place it for myself. Attaches 1 Don onto the Luffy. His ability does go up due to the fact that there is 2 attached Don onto the field, so 6,000 plus another. So that is 8,000 to lead. Did he swing with it? He took the life. Yeah, he did take the life. All right, cool.
Yep.
Now, does he have any rush cards? From what I can see, is that Kid Killer?
He does have Kid Killer in hand.
It's a very tricky situation for a Luffy player. Yes, he's got 1-2k counter in hand, and he does have a Gum Gum Gatling. He does have 2 Gum Gum Giants. However, is he going to risk it for the biscuit and minus himself down to 4 Don, leaving himself up to only, 3 Don in his next turn? Hendrik, Hendrik, good morning. This is the finals, yes. Yeah, it's a very interesting situation. The fact that, what are you going to do? He's getting outrushed at this point. Luffy does need to swing into bodies.
If he banks on KOing these 2 characters, it means that he has the buggy, the leader, and then he doesn't know if he has the rush or not, so he can potentially swing up to 3 times. So he needs to get some sort of counters into his hand. I see a Sanji Pudding in the top 5 as well, I think. No, it's Events and the Zorojiro. He's already got 2 Gum Gum Giants in hand. And he's going for that 3rd, baby.
He's enjoy it while you can. So now,
so he can effectively swing with his 7k. Wait, did he just play out the Sanji Pudding?
I think he's not swinging it. He played it before, right? He's not swinging with it. Interesting.
Yeah, he must have just played it. He played out Zorojiro. He has no Don active, which is very interesting. Because if we look at the Green Purple's hand, it's 3 Gum Gum Giants he can't use, 2 Luffy Taros he can't use, 1 Rush Luffy he can't use, and it's 1 2k counter. So he can effectively defend against a 9k swing on his when he's dropped down to 0, unless that life is like a 2k counter.
Oh my. It's not looking good for our Luffy player, but hey man, this is what happens when you're facing a rush deck. I mean, he can go he doesn't have any counters anymore. He swings 6 into lead. Can't do that. He'll have to do the good old hand dance where it's like, will he have to take it? Will he have to kind of, grab his hand and fake whether he has counter in hand or not?
This Rayleigh is being so efficient. This Rayleigh is so efficient right now. He just swung 6 twice, and this is the rest of his hand. His hand is all bricks.
Here we go. And it's... Oh! Nami?
Yes.
Gets himself a 2k counter. I think this is pretty much GG, ladies and gents. Rayleigh is going to take it. Unbelievable. Oh, okay. Plays the boa. Searches. Look at the little smirk on his face. He knows he's got it. Gets his kid killer.
Yep.
Trash it. That's 9 into lead. And GG! Can we get a round of applause for our Rayleigh player? Fantastic. Now, everyone, this is what we've all been waiting for. They're gonna do a little.
What Rayleigh's all about.
Yep, they're gonna do a bit of yapping, congratulating, talking about the thing. But this is what we came for, guys and girls. If you paid attention to my previous streams in the past, I did mention Hody Jones. I told you, sell all your Hody Jones. Sell your purple, your Bluefies. I'm scared. I don't want to sell my Nami. I'm so scared, Zone. I'm so scared. Hold me.
Yep. Yep.
I'm so scared. Please don't ban Nami. I think you're not scared because it doesn't really affect you, yeah, Zone?
Yeah, I don't think any of the bans are really going to affect me because I'm not really playing at the moment, but I do feel bad for all the like Luffy players that don't have like like black purple Luffy. Like without the Gum Gum Giant, it relies solely on the 7k body, so it's like that's a little bit sad. But I do want to see a little bit more variety on the like other decks. Like I don't know, I did enjoy playing like Boa, I like playing like all those like niche decks. Sort of just keeps the game interesting instead of just seeing the same decks over and over again. But who knows? Like maybe even these bans would also make a really weird like meta, because what's gonna stop I guess Rayleigh and Zoro from staying at the top?
Yep. Oh my gosh. I don't know about you guys and girls at home, and even you, Zone. My heart is beating right now. I'm so scared.
Imagine they start off with like a blue Nami band. That'd be so funny.
Yeah, like they show the cards individually. If you have your bingo scorecards out there right now, please. My scorecard is Tempest Kick. Hopefully the links are right. Tempest Kick, 9 cost Lin, Gum Gum Giant, or or Luffy. We have almost 400 viewers right now watching us, Zone. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they all want to collectively see the band.
Yeah.
They want anything Luffy related band.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine Yellow Cop's Stray?
That'd be so funny. It's like when Raigo got banned. It's just like, what?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. They're announcing something? Hold it. Hold. Never mind. They're introducing the winners. Okay, wait. Chill. We chill. They're introducing the winners. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at that trophy. Oh man. I think, guys, react in chat. We have 411 people watching right now. If you haven't done so already, please, show your support. Guys, click, you know what are we gonna do? Just spam the emojis and if you think it's gonna happen, Gum Gum Giant's gonna be banned. Like, what can we do? Is there like a rubber band emoji here or something like that? Oh, you know what? Let's see here. No, there isn't. Oh my gosh. Give us the ban list, please, Bandai. Please give us the ban list. Oh. What is a card that you don't think is gonna get? No, you know what I think might get banned. What about pudding?
Pudding?
Hmm.
I think it could ban it, but I feel like it's actually no. Yeah, I could see it actually getting banned just because it's so disruptive. And how it just how it works as a card.
Hmm.
I've seen a lot of like competitive players saying like, oh yeah, pudding is like really disruptive. How it can just like break your 5 card that you've like built up for the whole entire game just for it to go away.
Yeah. The chat is going crazy around. Bandai, please stop teasing us. Bye bye, Odie Jones. I saw it was funny. I saw it on the Facebook Market. Some guy was desperately selling his alternate art Hody Jones for TCG unconverted, and he was bumping it every hour. He was bumping it. No one was biting. He was just bumping it. B. He was like bumping it every hour.
I thought, what was it, like the 4 like alternate art like Hody Jones?
Yeah. Plot twist: they do unbans. Sakazuki's back. Red Purple Law's oh no, please stop. Dave, no, Gorm, we don't do that here. Ban Blue Nami, oh my gosh. I know the reaction that's going to occur in Gorm's Airbnb. Everyone's going to be popping off and they're just going to be celebrating that Nami's banned and they just want to see me cry. They just want to see me cry inside and die inside. Oh my gosh, here we go. Hold everyone, hold it. They're just doing the final speeches. Okay. Oh my gosh. My heart can only handle so much. My heart's beating like bring Brygo back, I think. Yeah, yellow. Did you feel that the Brygo ban was justified, Zone?
I mean, if they were gonna ban Rygo, they could have banned Red Rock as well. But I think it's just because the identity of Yellow at the time was really strong, like that they felt the need to ban Rygo. But personally, I think it was like it wasn't deserved.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe they thought that Yellow was getting too strong, or like game design wise, they thought like having big bodies, gaining life, and being able to KO anything is kind of like disruptive to their to their card design making decisions and stuff like that. So that could have been a reason, but yeah.
Imagine, I can't believe it. Yellow Cops is on the string. Oh, it's just I feel like this is gonna be a random card that's just gonna be copying it. I don't know, man. Ban Ice Age, unban Ice Age. Can you imagine all the people? Oh, the person that's selling the 4 alternate art Hody Jones. Hody Jones doesn't get banned. Someone buys it for TCG unconverted. TCG unconverted. It's like $140. That's easy. Australian. I'm actually might snipe it if everything banned. If everyone's broken, no one will be. That's true. 461 people. Jeez Louise, guys. Hey, while these guys are yapping, where's everyone from? Let me know all around the world. Where are you guys from? Oh man, and if anyone wants to buy my very rare Kid Killer textured art, let me know what you're willing to pay for it. I might just auction it off on eBay or something. Oh man. Do you think they'll ban something from Buggy Package? I don't think so, man. Crazed Demon, ban the Blue Nami, no! But you know what? Let's just put it up there, far out. Everyone's gonna be spamming yes on this one, yeah. Germany, there's a couple of people from Germany. South Africa, hello? Cool. Spain? Canada? Florida? Oh, guys, man. Melbourne? Austria? Dude, Nathan, you're from Sydney, bro. He retracted the message. Got him off stage. We just want the band to stop yapping. Bendigo, you're not from Bendigo. Antarctica. Yo, man, we got some penguin watchers out there. Wellington, Iraq. Bro, I don't know if these guys are trolling me, man. Currently in Bali, Germans love to what? We Germans love to invade. I'm not from Sydney. Aren't you from Sydney? I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm mistaking you from somewhere else for someone else. My bad. Okay, man. All right, mate. Congratulations, Rayleigh. All right. Okay, hold. Oh my. You're right, Zone.
Yeah, I'm shaking. I'm shaking. If they hit yellow again, it's gonna be trauma.
Oh, here we go, guys. This is what we're looking for. Everyone, put your hands in the air like you're giving your energy to Goku. Please give us the ban list. Summon the ban list, everyone. Summon the ban list. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Your heart is palpitating. Mine is right now as well. It's going crazy. Okay, here we go. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Hold. 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 Oh, he's got the announcement. Here it is. I think they're just doing thank yous for the people that have attended. My hands are sweating right now as well. Oh, ban list? What? What does it say? Hold on, hold. I swear, if they announce it on the 20th, I'm gonna die. Wait, I say it says. Announcement of the ban revision schedule. It's on Wednesday the 20th. We got baited, boys. We got baited. We got baited. It's on the 20th of August in 4 days' time. No way. We got baited. Unless it is going to be. It's going to be as of the 20th of August. It might be as of the 20th of August. We don't know. As of the 20th of August. They announced it today, but then it is going to be as of. Hold. Hold. Wait. Hold. Hold it, guys. Hold it. Wait. Guys, hold it. We don't know yet. Wait. It might. It says it's action. So it's action as of the 20th of August. Okay, his heart's beating as well. Look, I'm just looking through the body language. Guys, I don't know what's going on anymore. Stop yapping and show us the bad list, please. Do we have to prostrate ourselves? Just rip off the band-aid. No one leave yet. We're still here. I think they're talking about what they think is gonna get banned. So I think it's going to be action on the 20th, and they're revealing the ban now. If not, guys, I'm sorry. Come on, please. Stop yapping, please. Guys, I think spam the hand emojis up in the air. Hopefully we can summon it. I think they're going through every single person and thinking they think the ban is going to be. Before they reveal, they're really blue balling us here. They're saying good. Oh no. I'm not. First of all, I don't work at Bandai. My son does, but I don't, okay? So I don't know what's going on. Please do not do the final bows. Don't do the bows. Just show us the ban list, please. What's happening on... No, we got blue balled. Boys, it's over. It's over. They baited us. It's more on Wednesday. You have to guys tune in. We're going to do a live stream on Wednesday. What are they showing? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Bye, guys. Hey, before these guys go, Zone, any final words?
They blue balled us. I'm so sad. I just wanted to build my decks.
Oh no, guys, we have to wait until Wednesday. There's no ban list today, boys and girls. It seems like we have to wait until Wednesday. Next week, Wednesday, I don't think there's going to be a live stream. I think there might be a Bandai Namco live stream. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Please follow us on our socials. I'll post up the Zone. Keep put your socials up onto the chat. My socials are guys, again, thank you very much for tuning in. I'm upset. I'm very upset. I thought the ban list was going to happen today, but it apparently isn't. We streamed for no reason. I could have gone to a pre-release. I'm broken. Absolutely broken. Before you guys go, please, guys and girls, please make sure you like and subscribe. We got debated. I'm sorry for wasting all of your time. But I do thank you for tuning in. Zone, any last words, sir?
Nah, I'm flabbergasted, man. A separate announcement for bans. That's crazy. That's the first, right?
That is a first. People are going to be even more paranoid right now. I will be posting up the ban list. If I hear anything, if I see anything, I will post it up on my Facebook as well as my X. So please keep an eye on that. Guys and girls, once again, thank you very much for tuning in. I will leave you all to it. I am very sad and disappointed. Everyone, have a lovely day. Wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good evening, and good night. Stay safe. I'll see you on Wednesday, maybe. Yeah? Keep an eye on that. Zone. Thank you very much, sir, for tuning in and, commentating with me.
No problems.
Really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, everyone. See ya. Goodbye.